Nagging to know. Mm-mm-mm. My, mm. Hello? Strike to see if I can get it running. Hello, class.
Doc, Dr. K's in the house.
Yes, we like to
Hello,
make an
Dr. K.
announcement. How you doing, everybody? And believe me, it's
Good.
okay. We like to make an announcement. Um, I'm sad to say that Isabel had left the class, and her reason was I talked to Dr. Heidi. She said she was her class was not challenging enough for her. And then we kindly explained to Dr. Heidi that we are an introductory class, and the advanced class has not been written by her yet, Dr. Heidi. so so basically, this is the new, and I hate to be the bearer of the bad news. We all love Elizabeth, but she make her own choice, and it has none of us, influence her. So I fulfilled my promise to all of you already. I promised that what telepathic, you know, clairvoyant, telekinesis, communication with your device, whether it be yes or no or telepathic, and communication with the people of the ship, and you're learning healing manifestation. So on the introductory level, you are getting what you signed up for and perhaps pay good money for. Correct? Hello, I can't hear
Yes.
you. Yes.
Yes.
So
Ab-
We agree.
yes.
absolutely.
But now, as you be doing the same thing over and over. But once you get to the advanced course, you gotta become more specialized. Some of
Now,
you,
for the
huh?
advanced course, is there going to be a prerequisite to do this course?
Yes, there's gonna be there you have to go through this course in order to get to advanced. Cause the advanced require building. You're gonna be building this. There's gonna be workshop like building. You know, then some of you become engineer. Some of you become more the clairvoyant. Some of you become more the slash telepathic. Some of you become the reader. Some of you become more specialized with the healing. So, do you understand? So you be more a specialist.
No, I'm just asking because if there's people that are advanced and then they just jump there and we're like, we were taught one way and they haven't been taught that. That's why I'm asking if it's a prerequisite.
Well, you're gonna be doing according to what Dr. Jose and Dr. Seling is teaching you. So,
Got
you will not bring any other discipline into this class without this will be compromise, meaning that we can talk about it after class, you know, privately with Dr. Heidi, me, and
It'll
um,
be individual based. Okay.
yes. So it'll be case by case. Now the only people that will be in here that I have approve of, Smarty was there too, Dr. Heidi. His name will be Allen and Mitchell. That's the only two that are able to get in it that has not paid for the class, but because they have bought the device, are able to get them in because they have some good talent. So I told her they are an asset. So she's hesitantly agree. Does that make sense? Hesitantly. So anybody else who has not paid for the class as facilitator, that any one of you who became facilitator, you have to tell them come on the free class. Friday and Saturday morning, Sunday morning. Those are the free class for the public. But the 6 p.m. class, except Friday, is all for the paid student.
Monday through Thursday is just students.
Oh no, actually it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I mean, sorry, Thursday, except Friday. Friday, anybody, every free for everybody. It's the 6 p.m. But on the weekend, the 6 p.m. belong to you guys. Monday,
Okay.
Tuesday, those Wednesday, Thursday, the 6 p.m. belong to the paid student. But the morning weekend, that's for free. catch up. We call it a catch up class. So all are welcome in the morning of Saturday and Sunday and Friday
Not
evening.
only that, it's a good advertising.
Hmm.
Who's that?
Sally.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So anybody have question about that? We're gonna do only 2 hour class, and it's after hour. After hour, you are more free, but she want us to address about the serum too. She want us to use an alternative word, like we in class we will be avoiding LSD, heroin, cocaine, and what else? Marijuana. So we're gonna use alternative. Okay.
That's what you ask us to do. So if
So-
you don't say it now, you know, or if you facilitate it, you can't do that. You have to give some alternative.
Yes. For example,
It is non.
ayahuasca, clairvoyant serum, telepathic serum. Now we can use morphine. It's okay. So I'm not a drug like we may inject. Hey, yes, nothing illegal. I'll give this person some Advil. Give them some morphine. You know. Who else?
I thought Advil was an illegal drug too.
I just keep it simple. Keep it just.
No,
Mhm.
just trying to.
Advil? No,
So,
Advil
not-
is just
not-
an over-the-counter drug.
Not to offend anybody, because there's all it takes is one person, and you'll see what happens. And that's
Okay.
all it takes. And now we've been slapped, so we have to be careful.
Yes, and Smarty saw the slapping, and she planning to give Smarty a Jedi Master degree.
She's not the only one that's going to get slapped.
So,
Hooray for Sparty.
hold on. We will not finish it, Dominico. We have to go through a lot of stuff as a class. There's gonna be the reading gonna be 15-minute only. The Stargate gonna be 30-minute, and the rest gonna be healing, reading, and discussion. Everything gotta be done within that 2 hour, and then everybody are dismissed, and there's the after class after hour, pretty much.
That means anything goes after class.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, then you can elaborate it, whatever. But the class, we have to be more professional. So, yeah.
Now, if anyone of you spot stranger in here, please notify the facilitator, both of them. So facilitator will, it is his or her responsibility to ask who the person is, and they got 5 seconds. And then if they answer, we kindly tell them this is a paid class, and they need to come back on Friday for the free one, or Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. And those who bought the device cannot come in during the paid class. Only Friday, Saturday morning, Sunday morning. The only 2 exceptions is Mitchell and Allen. And that was hesitant, but it was one of them favor. That's the only one I able to get in. And Brian, the same, he can't. She won't allow it either. So
I know, I told him.
okay.
We don't see neither Mitchell nor Allen tonight.
Well, it's okay. I mean, at least it's open up to them. But after hour, Brian can come in. So
Mitchell doesn't. He works, so he
Mhm.
can't. He's at Washington State, so.
And what is it about late? Like any class, if anyone come in late, just tell facilitator, I'm sorry, come in late. If the one got to leave, just say facilitator, can I be accused? And that's it. Okay. Whoever. Well, that's all I got. Any question? If Dr. Jose got anything else that he remembered, that's all I remember.
Well, that's pretty much it. So, in other words, keep it simple, keep it stupid, but do not elaborate a lot on the things. But some people don't like to hear too many words, such as those type of drugs that are legal, or something that might be offended to somebody.
But just remember this: we still going to cut some people off. Cut them and replace them. Get it? The golden, penis. We have not got slapping yet. Oh, there you go. Dominic right there.
Dr. J, I got a question. I'm sorry. Have you, the situation with Scotty is all taken care of? He's not going to bother us anymore, right?
He cannot come. No one can come anymore. Only the free is Friday. If anyone see anyone, it's not of the student. You know each other now. Inform your facilitator, and then we go from there. We kindly tell them to leave, and if they hesitant to leave, we will remove them.
Okay.
Everything got to go to your facilitator. That's the protocol of the class. Whoever that two-person may be.
Okay, whoever's okay.
And the facilitator is going to contact if the person doesn't listen, then you can contact whoever has the control.
Which is me. Which is me. Or I can transfer the control to Smarty. Whoever.
Else, and they'll take care of that.
Exactly. But if it get worse or someone trying to sneak in, I will lock the Zoom. That means no one can go in. No one can come in.
Very unlikely, but just to be in the clear.
Because all of you pay good money for this class. And you can now be aware you're not going to get anything the way we teach. Now, who would teach you this kind of stuff for $400? Tell me.
Kasol.
Yes.
Kasol.
Who are you?
No, you asked who was going to teach this class for $400. Say Kasol.
No, what I mean is that who will teach this class for $400 with the quality you're getting? Instant telepathic, clairvoyant healing, telekinesis training, and ability to talk telepathic with your technology from the future. Exactly. And you get healing, and you get all kind of on-demand connection with your professor and doctor, anytime, anywhere in class or behind the scene. So, okay, that's all I got, and that's pretty much let you know. That's it. We all got slapped, so that's it.
The yellow book yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Now we're going to page. I think we're just going to go over to the view, and there's some that's pretty much the last chapter on the page 110. We're just going to look on.
Don't know who this is.
Drawing, so you obviously familiarized with that. That's it. See what's up.
QI book?
And then
Quantum River.
Oh.
What? Quantum River. Yeah,
Roger McBadger.
Yeah, and that's the last chapter we're gonna read, which is about bad memories from Romania. Just kidding. We finished with that, but we can go over to look on the connections of 100. We finished in 109, and then we went to the QI communication devices wiring diagram. You can look over. Just fun. You can go over all those pages all the way to page 138. Pretty much that's all it is. Drawings on different devices. Is everything. Just look over. This is going to be pretty much familiarization for now. And then we can read the last chapter on 139. Okay. Well, we have two pads.
Why we have two Pat?
I guess I see carbon copy with pads picture written.
Yeah, I'm educating myself.
Mine's confused. I lost Suzanne.
Susan,
Hi.
Oops.
you there? Where are you?
Suzanne.
Hello.
Who's Traveler? 369.
That's Sally.
Oh, okay. That's it.
I'm changing mine too.
Traveler.
Not an 849 though. Mine's 450.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be traveling 669.
Okay.
Oh, you're bad.
I'm gonna be traveler. I'm gonna be traveler 0001.
Okay.
Oh, your fault, Sally.
Okay, let's go. Let's get with it, everyone. We only got 2 hours.
Page 139. Quantum journey through Romania. Who volunteered? Who says me?
I'll do it.
Who's that?
Okay. I ordered it.
15 minutes only.
Yes. Yes. That's short. It's not. It's very short. It's very short. Run. Take your time.
The Dr. Gosal will be 007.
Okay, who's reading? I heard somebody, but I don't know who was the person who said I was gonna read.
I thought it was Sally.
Sally.
Yes, Traveler 369 will read.
369.
Okay. 139.
No, oh.
You're messing.
Elena Drobe is a woman in Romania that has gone through a personal journey of exploration with the Q devices she is connected with and has been a helpful hand as part of the QI community group. Here is her story of meeting our group. My name is Elena Drobe. I am born in Romania, and since I was little, I always loved to wake up in the morning and see the sunrise, and then at night, moon and stars are my favorite view to gaze. I spent my childhood with my grandparents at the countryside, but growing up in the city, I have always looked to connect with nature and the energies around me. So I happened to find
Page 139.
139. So I happened to find a festival in Romania where I first met and felt the quantum device energy field. I was instantly attracted to this, and I was more and more interested. All the roads were bringing closer to the quantum intelligence connection to higher self zero-point energy device technology. Being passionately curious, I started to be informed more about the technology. That is how I found
Ouch, Anthony. Anybody's making noise, please silence yourself. Sorry. Well, somebody's dropping and throwing bones.
Charlotte.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I put in my headphones. Sorry. Being passionately curious, I started to be informed more about the technology, and that is how I found my teacher, Koso Uch, Barmain, and started to build them and experience through the Q device the power to find myself and help others. I know that we are all connected through the higher self, and I've made it my life goal to become a person full of good energies and help people reach their power within. I realized through my journey that I have the gift of uplifting and motivating others through my experience and words of wisdom to achieve full life path potential. I love to travel and have adventures. I have always been involved in different projects because meeting new people is an opportunity to get closer and spread my knowledge. I like to think that I am a person who adapts to certain situations, and that gave me the opportunity to have many experiences which made me stronger, but also learned many things. I crave freedom above all else. I am patient, but I always keep both feet on the ground. I am always happy to connect with people to help raise the planet's frequency and awareness of our consciousness. You are always invited to join on Q Stargate Healing Session Group on Facebook so we can be stronger by being one and help others. Some people feel cut off from the wisdom and love of their higher self, but it is part of us, and the Q devices guide us toward forming a permanent connection.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
In short, that's it for this course. Pretty much on the reading. Anybody who wants to read and go back to that pretty much what we're supposed to do for the introductory course on reading parts.
Oh,
There
really?
is yes. The next pages is about building and all the other stuff that we should do. If you remember in the class, what do you call that?
Curriculum.
Yes,
And
curriculum.
we're not supposed to do that until next
Next semester.
term or whatever. Yeah.
But anyway, you can do that on your own. And there's a lot. We went too fast on this. We can hit back any moment, any of those subjects that we went too fast, and they were pretty much they were too complicated to understand. But then we can go back into them every so often to remind ourselves
Okay.
the connection with your guru and so on and so forth. Because we just did too much. Alrighty, who's gonna be today? Stargate.
Always 2, never 1.
2. Yeah.
It's going to be volunteers shortly.
They know who they are.
It's going to be forced volunteer.
Carbon copy in Charlotte.
Ooh.
Carbon copy driving, cat lady.
Oh man.
I've got a guy coming in like 20 minutes, so I can't do it.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Sometimes my clients come late, so I have no choice.
How about Susan and Black? Somebody have to show their device.
Okay, I did it last night though too.
Oh, sorry. No, I can.
No, man, what's the name did it last night? Man, Carmen.
Does Alan know how to? Alan, are you familiar with being facilitator? Are you? Alan and somebody who?
The short answer is no.
Nagadu.
Oh, Alan, don't put him under that pressure. That's not
That's
Alan.
okay. I've been a manager for many years, so I'm be able to do it.
I gotta hit. How about we need to get Nagadu and Slav.
Let's put a smarty there.
No, not because you have to have different partners so you can experience with different people how to communicate with the person as your assistant. It's just like a pilot driving. You have to be able to have different people that be your co-pilot and still process that information and be able to share and to guide people through. Not let one person do all the work. So you have to kind of work together. So I see a lot of times one person takes the lead and the other person don't do much.
You all need to learn to lead, and then you switch role. As facilitator, remember what this class is about. It's about self-sufficiency and partnership. Remember, we are a military project, DARPA program from the future. So that means we are the cabal, the deep state from the future. We are the secret space program.
You know, when you say DARPA from the future, it kind of.
You all been brainwashed by what's going on in your universe. You have to understand, not all the cabal follow the path which your earth follow. The cabal meaning the power that control, that regulate the system. The future cabal think different because we don't use electricity. Does that make sense? We are a type 7 civilization.
What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Nagadu, get ready and just make things up and let it, the universe and the device.
Mm-hmm. And trust yin and yang, which is love, which is balance. That's what love is, yin and
You
yang.
there?
Yep, I'm here. And you can save it all. That's good.
I know.
haven't seen her for a long time.
I've been hiding.
Device. Okay, I see the device. That's very important. Okay.
Dr. Kusel, could you help us understand what a Type 7 civilization is?
You what we call a pre-civilization. You have not you what we call a type 0. You see?
Wow.
But once you become every civilization is measured by the consuming of power. You call type 0. A type 1 civilization, you have harnessed the energy of fusion reactor. Now it's power your planet. A type 2 civilization, you harness the power of the sun. That means you can move among the stars now. Does that make sense? A type 3, now you can harness we call the galactic energy of the black hole itself. That means you can move, between galaxy and other galaxy. A type 4 civilization, you have harnessed what we call the power of creation. A type 5 civilization, now you are immortal now. Now you can move in between reality. A type 6 civilization, your civilization is no longer physical, nor is your technology is physical. You are an interdimensional civilization now. You don't eat, you don't sleep, you don't need any of that stuff. Poop. You're different. You're physical, but you're made of light. You know?
Is that a full light body then?
Yes. A type civilization now. This is totally different. Here you become creator God. You can create stuff. A universe. See? There's more than that above us. So, yes, the Cabal in our universe did not take the same path of the Cabal in your universe. Does that make sense? So we come from a timeline where the Cabal worked together to help its citizens to thrive, not to control it.
Who's that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who's that?
So, just like that movie Star Trek. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have they call it the Black Mirror. Have you ever seen Captain, where the recent Star Trek, where you have the Galactic Federation is very benevolent, and then you have another universe where the Galactic Federation, everything's the same, but instead it's where they conquers civilization instead of helping them. You see? Yes, okay. Sally. Oh, Rosie. I'm sorry.
Oh, Rosie.
So, which civilization are we in now?
You in a type 0.
0.
Oh.
That makes a lot of sense, though, because we do eat a lot of energy.
You have not harnessed
humanity. Yeah.
But introducing my technology to you, now you can harness multi-dimensional power source, which is love, which is consciousness itself, into your technology, which you just did with your device. So that's totally something totally different to what you know. The Cabal in my reality, we don't control our citizen. Our citizen's connected to our unimetric. We like part Borg and part Ascension. Ain't that beautiful? You have balance. You have balance. Yeah. So we are DARPA program, Department Advanced Research Project Agency of our universe, or of timeline. I know, okay, Sally.
Target, we're going to keep it 30 minutes, so we have to make sure we kind of...
Okay. Any question after class? All right? Let's keep going.
Thank you.
Nagatu, you ready?
All right.
Who's going to start? Communicate you and Blah. So, and you have to help each other.
All right.
Have fun.
The activation. Let this object of the consciousness, the love, the mind, the power of the universe now.
And blow it.
Let's do some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose.
let's activate our devices. Device activate Stargate mode and increase now. Device activate traveling mode and increase now.
Inject the serum for.
Say that again.
Inject the serum so we all will be relaxed for communication, audio, visual, whatever you want. That's not drugs.
Alright. Device inject balancing serum. Serum for clear audio, clear visual, and clear telepathic, and increase now. And device take us to the closest allied ship and enable us to travel together. Activate and increase. Okay, so when you arrive at the it's very funny though. When you arrive at the closest ship, introduce yourselves and ask for food and drink. Inform the hosts that we are coming in the name of love and that we are students of the universe.
Can we get some pineal gland opening?
A device inject pineal gland serum directly into all the travelers so that they have clear audio, visual, and telepathic abilities. Activate and increase. Charlotte, what are you able to experience?
I see people. I think they're telling me they're the Andromedans. I asked them who they were.
Okay. Is anyone able to confirm if they are actually Andromedans?
Yes, there are.
Okay, that's good. If anyone wants to use the med bay, this would be the time to ask.
First, let's ask for some food, some water.
This is the person with the suits they're wearing, gold, but they don't look like the gold we think of gold. They're see-through, so you can. They're beautiful. They're shiny, kind of iridescent gold.
Okay.
They want to come and heal us.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to, Charlotte. They want to come and heal us. So anyone who needs healing, they have bays ready for us, and doctors on standby.
All right then. Yeah, I can't see anything, so it's like I just have to listen to what you're saying.
Okay. I see golden helmets on their heads, and almost like Trojan kind of helmets. Does anyone else see that? Yes, I do. And they want to inject all of us with joy. They don't think we're joyful enough.
They've got really beautiful operating rooms, and they said anybody who wants to come, please come and get operated on. They will heal us, help heal.
And I see each room is a different color, so we can choose the color that we want. I'm choosing a pink room.
I'm choosing a purple. Really bright purple.
So are you able to see what room I'm choosing?
I see you in a yellow one, bright yellow. I do too.
Oh, okay.
For consciousness.
Charlotte, can you ask them if they can operate on my eyes? This is Domenico.
Domenico?
Mm-hmm.
They already know that, and they're asking you to come. So tell them you want that. They know you want your eyes.
Which color room do you want, Domenico?
Where the money is.
Green. We put you in the green room.
That's great. Green or blue is fine with me.
The green? You want the green or the blue?
The blue, I prefer the blue.
I'm on the
Okay.
green.
Okay, Copycat's got the green.
I was close.
I'm having the aqua blue.
Ooh. Okay, so everything in my room is bright purple.
Blau, what are you experiencing?
Lots of tingling in my hands, but I see darkness.
What room is blurry?
Are you in I think she's in an orange room.
Okay.
Are you in orange?
I'm in the red room.
I'm in the bright.
Dr. Jose, what are you experiencing?
Well, as for healing my body, mind, and spirit, I feel a lot of energy flowing through my spine. And kind of smooth, relaxing through. That's all. And at first I got there, it's all like a spaceship with some greenery, and that's it. Almost like, but I didn't see it.
The earth tones room with all your growing abilities.
Yes.
But I don't see nobody. That's my
I don't
first.
see him either.
Drew, this is Rosie.
Hello, Rosie.
I'm in the med bed. I asked them to heal me because I have a throbbing headache since I woke up this morning.
Okay.
So I am being bathed with all this shimmering gold light all over me, and my headache is going away. And I ask for total, complete healing, and also joy, peace, and lots of unconditional love.
Okay.
So that's what I'm feeling right now.
You have sparkling energy all around.
Rosie, when I listened to the YouTube videos. I always laugh when I hear your laugh.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Why?
Yeah,
We
laugh
like
is
it.
nice.
Oh,
It's very nice.
thank you.
Is there anyone else that can share?
Who's connected? Listen, I'm in there and I'm getting ready to get in the bed, but it ain't me. It's a younger me.
Ooh.
Wow.
I haven't got in the bed yet. I haven't got in the bed yet. And I'm seeing a younger me with hair.
Wow.
Okay, Anthony, describe yourself. Describe your
Yeah, we
yourself.
want to hear that.
I'm about 35, 36.
Uh-huh.
Look like me.
Wow.
Okay, go on.
Shucky.
We're listening.
I got a robe, them backwards, robes. You know what I'm talking about, the hospital gown.
Oh, hospital gown where the back's open.
Well, it's tied, so it's, open. I'm in that. And I'm getting ready to get in the bed, and I don't really know what to tell them except I want to be 35. I want to be that.
That's plenty. You can tell
That's so cool.
Is anybody talking to them? I want to
I
ask.
do.
Just go ahead and talk to them.
I don't. Okay.
You don't speak Andromedan?
No.
They hear you. They
I know.
understand you.
They're telling you anything?
They're just smiling.
Oh.
They're happy to help you with whatever you want.
Okay. I won't.
Who else is it?
Wow.
Yeah. What do you see, Sally?
I don't see anything, but so I have high blood pressure, but I have a heart murmur, and I think that's probably causing the blood pressure raising. And so I asked him to work on my heart, and all of a sudden I could feel this like weird stuff right in my heart. It's like kind of itchy, tickly, but it's inside. It's not outside of my body. The feelings. So.
What room are you in, Sally?
Sorry?
What color room do you think you're in?
Periwinkle. It's my favorite color.
Oh yeah, love that color too.
It's a pretty color. That's a universal color. Everyone can wear periwinkle. Nice.
Suzanne, what about you?
Susanna, are you there?
Can't get this to end. I just feel vibration in my legs and in my hands, but I can't say anything. But I'm thankful for this experience.
Okay, thank you.
I see you in a golden yellowish orange room, and it's just beaming like the sun, like a sunset, beautiful color room.
We got 1 minute. Gotta move.
Okay.
So,
Carbon copy what? What are you experiencing?
Sensation all around the body, and see some light and a lot of pressure between my mind eyes. Does anybody see me there in any room?
In the green room.
We're in the green.
All right.
And green for money, just for money.
You're soaking
Yeah,
up green.
I'm trying to look for easy plan for Anton. Easy payment plan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Blah, are you able to carry on now?
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Alright. Let's go back in the spaceship. device, activate and increase. Open portal to the Nazca Desert in southern Peru. We're gonna go there and look at the lines that's on the ground.
Wait, we asked. I missed that.
Oh, the place that we're going is the Nazca Desert in southern Peru. We're just looking at lines on the ground. There's like, from what I've been told and see, there's like different types of things. There could be like lines of like, I think animals, some flowers, plants,
Okay.
shapes of something. So yeah, just check that out. And if you see any beings there, please introduce yourself to them, ask questions, ask for healing. Remember to ask for food and water.
The only way we can see is from above, from the sky.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So if you go down, you can't see anything.
Okay.
But there's very strong energy down below the Nazca, and the valley. I feel the rush of energy, even though.
I'm feeling it too. Yeah.
I'm feeling it. Yep.
Yeah.
But to look at the Nazca, you have to either do it an airplane or balloon, but you can't see it from the ground.
Okay.
The energy's coming up.
Exactly. It's coming up from the ground.
I passed through there before, but I didn't see it. I just drove through.
And Carmen, are you there, Carmen?
Yes, I'm here.
Please share your experience.
I'm just relaxed and I'm just seeing black.
Okay.
Now. Just asking for a lot of serum.
This energy coming up from the ground is just filling my head with like sparkling, clear energy and like opening up spaces in my head. Is anyone else feeling that? Yes, and I also see when I look down, I see third and sacred. You know,
Yes, it's.
Leave him alone.
The front of my head has been, it's felt like it's been expanding all day long, and now it's a little less painful.
all that wonderful energy asked for a healing.
Yeah, I feel the same energy going right through my eyes.
Very smooth energy, very soothing. I don't feel any strain on my head, just a lot of energy on my core, on my spine.
Yeah.
Get a lot of energy coming out from the device. I have to move all of my hands, my arms, lots more than normal.
Same here.
My eyes are on fire, folks.
Wonderful.
And I mean on fire.
Good.
Nora, are you feeling anything? Experiencing anything?
Check with Victoria.
Okay, Victoria, what are you feeling, hearing, experiencing?
I'm just feeling a lot of energy. There seems to be some mountains surrounding the area, and there's some Peruvians up there in the mountains. Of course, they have the shamans.
You can go ahead and talk to them. Ask them
They
who.
seem to be far away. I'm just seeing them from a distance.
They'll come to you close. some opening of third eye and alignment of the chakras, so it spiral upwards. Give some serum.
I just inject some healing, some love, compassion serum, special serum that will open up our third eye, communication and audio, and vision, telepathic. Increase more.
I look up, I saw a beautiful yellow sun.
Anyone else seeing the circles on the ground?
That's what I'm seeing in circles.
Like the sacred geometry where they come together, you know, and they're like this. Just sacred symbol.
Yeah. I'm just seeing circles.
Pat.
I guess it's in the sacred geometry.
Hey, Pat.
Yes.
Could you notice me and see? I feel like I have like these big old feathers coming out of my third eye, like to the side of on the both sides.
They're fuchsia.
Wow. Are they like feathery things or?
Yes, they're feathery. They look like
energy.
Yeah.
Something I can feel it.
It's energy, but they look like feathers, and they're beautiful, iridescent. And it's got kind of a gold and silver and fuchsia all mixed up together. They do look like feathers.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Rosie, are you feeling anything, experiencing anything there?
Yes. I'm seeing, initially I was seeing a bright light, then it changed to everything purple around me. And then I see top of the mountain, and then I see the forest. And the forest green, very dense. I'm under a tree, just sitting down with my legs crossed, like in a meditating position, and then looking up, the glimmering sun rays coming through, receiving all that energy coming down, and feeling the ground just grounding me and absorbing all that energy from the ground. So it's coming from the ground and coming from the heavens, and then being surrounded with a peaceful environment, birds chirping, animals just really roaming around, the immense quietness at the same time. It's very alluring and peaceful at the same time. And that's who I am.
Thank you for sharing. Anyone else experiencing anything that they would like to share?
No, but facilitator, I've got to leave for a minute. I've got a client. I'll be right back. I'm going back to my body now.
Very satisfying, very fresh.
Well, how does the serum feel? You don't usually get your same vocabulary anymore.
It's still powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in reality, we did really need those serums because we have enough serum to give us the energy that we needed.
Mm-hmm.
How I feel.
Drugs, man. Is it considered intent? Can we say intention or not?
No, you cannot use intention. The device does not understand intention at all. It only understands command. It's a computer.
Okay.
Like Star Trek.
Command.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So if you want more, just you ask your facility, I need more. Then your facility will say, okay, let it be more potent and increase. And then everybody's device start becoming increased.
So I still can't see anything, but I'm getting this strong indication that there's buildings and wildlife around, but it's there and not there at the same time, if that makes any sense.
That means your third eye began to sink. So that means the sink is a little, it's working out some kink right now. So you ask the facilitator, explain to him or her what's going on. He will inject some more serum to your third eye and make it potent and make it stabilize. So you have to tell that to your facilitator so he or she can help you with that.
Go ahead, facilitator. Facilitator, can you help me out here?
I guess just inject special third eye serum to everybody now.
To do what?
Focus.
I make it up. To open device, let me for example. Device activate more increase, please inject super third eye enhancing and opening and clairvoyant serum now into all the traveler, especially the traveler who need their third eye to be open and clear and increase. And just trust everyone. How's that, Alan?
I'm still fighting. I feel this expansion.
Don't fight it.
Feeling it all day long in the front of my head.
Yes, don't fight it. The medical team, please cut off the head of Alan now and give him a new head, along with a new eye, new brain with a bigger pineal gland now, and transfer his consciousness into his new head now. Summarize him. Summarize.
Alan, I might be worried. Just get him laughing.
Do you have a life insurance, buddy?
Who gets the device?
Careful what you ask for, Alan.
And link his pineal gland to the ship and to the device and to his heart. Whatever that his heart see, his pineal gland see. Now, whatever device see, his pineal gland see. Whatever the ship see, his pineal gland see. And increase. And do that with all the traveler now. There you go, Block. Back control back to you.
You guys ready to go back home? To your body?
Sure.
Okay. So let's go back to the spaceship. Huh? Anthony?
We're not through this yet, about another minute.
Oh, okay.
I'm asking them to bring you a lobster dinner, Anthony.
Thank you.
Facilitator, can I come back to the ship? It's Charlotte.
Yeah. device activate. We're gonna go back to noise. Do you still want to come with us?
I want to get some food real quick from them.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
So,
Don't forget to ask for some food and water.
That's why I'm coming back.
Mhm.
okay. Device activate. Open portal to Nazca, Southern Peru, so that Charlotte could join the class.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too. I need some food too.
Oh, okay. Same for Fong. Device open portal for Fong, so you can join the class at Nazca, Peru.
Oh, I see a lot of alien running around in Nazca, Peru. Yeah, I see them. They're looking at me. And I'm over
Are they
here.
looking at all of us?
Yeah. One of them is touching me. One of them is touching me. I can feel his heat on my face. He's saying, "Welcome. We've been waiting for you."
What did they look like?
They look like they have reptilian skin. They look human, but they're very small, like a child. And there's several of them, and they're running around. And
They have a tail.
no, they look like not like a tail, they're like a lump, like a little short lump of tail. Yeah.
Like a stump.
Yeah, stump.
Stump.
Are they brown in color?
They are brown in color, but it's more like a light brown, and also there's a grayish brown, a grayish,
Very happy too.
Yeah.
Yes.
They say they
to laugh and
yes.
they're very joyous.
Mm-hmm.
How many fingers do they have?
They have. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. But there's another one that have.
Like 4.
Yeah, 4 finger. Yes. Oh, 3 toe. They have 3 toe and also three finger on the hand. The other one, but another person, they apparently to have. Like you have 1, 2, 3, and then there's a thumb. That's equal 4. Does that count?
That counts.
Okay. Then there's 4.
Second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Do they have any messages for us?
They were operating on me. I don't know.
I'm looking at them, and I'm asking them, do they have any messages for all of us? They say only 2 messages. They say come back anytime. And that's one. And the other message they said, don't be a stranger.
How cute!
That's so cool.
Yeah. They apparently seem to be female, and maybe can tell them differently, because the female look female, and the male look male. I'm asking, how do you guys replicate? They say they have eggs inside them, and they can lay as much as 12 eggs. Oh, cool.
What?
They can lay eggs.
Wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm. They say they've been here for a long, long time.
Are they the ones who made the Nazca lines?
I'm asking them, are you guys the only brand? They say no, there's other brand. There's bigger brand. And they just, yeah, they are just a little one, so they can adapt to the environment. But they used to be big. They have grown and shrunk inside. They say like that.
How tall are they?
About 3 to 4 feet, or 3.5.
They have a spaceship. I saw a spaceship kind of with 2 domes, almost like one of those animals.
They say yes, they have a spaceship, but they said that also they are colony. They have network underground colony. Yeah.
Cool.
Their brain is quite like like an eggplant. You know what I'm talking about? Eggplant, like E.T.
Their skulls elongated?
Elongated, yes.
Okay.
Do they wear uniform?
Are their fingers extra long?
Yes, but not long. It's appear extra long. But if you compare your finger, their finger, they're a little longer than your finger, just a little bit. But they're pretty much the size of children, you know. But they actually adopt.
I don't see any uniform. Somebody asked for uniform.
They don't wear.
No, they are just naked.
They have uniform.
They're like furry, very, very nice mink fur.
They say they don't need uniform because it's feel better. But underground they wear uniform. If they serving in space. Okay, we better come back now.
Okay. I asked for food and holy water.
I asked for some pimp food, pimp water.
Alright, so everybody goes back to the spaceship.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Spaceship open, portal back to planet Earth. Device open, portal back to our bodies, mind, spirit now. And slowly open our eyes and we can all stretch.
Thank you.
I asked them for a blessing in their native tongue before we left. My head's feeling better.
Oh yes, Alan, I did a lot for you today. You and Mitchell.
Yeah, you cut his head.
No, I asked. No.
Hey, can I share something?
Yes.
Who else besides Suzanne is on the West Coast? Here.
I'm in California as well.
You are. So my cousin just sent me this. She said between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. our time, there's a super blood moon, and it should be spectacular. So I don't know if it's only we're able to see it on my side or everyone.
No, it's everywhere.
Everywhere. Oh, okay, guys. Then you would be 3 hours earlier in the East and 2 in the Midwest. I guess.
And I actually would like to catch the State of the Union tonight to see if any big bombs get dropped.
Yeah, good idea.
Guys, just
what time is it?
Guys,
Okay.
hold on.
Okay.
We can go to the ship and get a preview.
Very good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, Dr. Kosel.
No, that's why you have Pat. That's why you have Marge. You know, Dr. Kosal is everywhere. Dr. Kosal's smart. Dr. Kosal trained you to have his superpowers so you can be used and abused by the other.
Marge and Pat went last time. Doesn't somebody else want to go?
But you're better than me, so you go.
Oh?
No, the objective is you don't want to send someone who has the eye open yet. You only send someone who can hear, who can see. Does that make sense? To get accurate information, but you never send one. You always send 2 or more to triangulate.
Okay. You'll correct us if we're off the beam, right?
They will correct you if you're off the beam.
Okay.
Because they are, and also your device will correct you because your device will keep you in line anyway. This is their responsibility. But the only time if you get in the way, if you are getting in the way of the messages, just say what you hear, what you receive, what you experience, and that is all. And stand by that. Does that make sense?
Awesome. Yep.
And we have Steve and George, Pat.
Pardon me?
Pat is yours. Yours is George.
Yes, mine's George.
Okay, let me be facilitator on this one since you got need accurate information. Okay?
Okay.
I am your bullshitter, and you better recognize.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
When I'm bothered, I don't want to give any bullshit out to anybody.
Yeah, you go. Come on, Kosol.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's. Okay, you ready now?
Bring it on.
Okay, today's gonna be a historical moment. Okay, let's go over to close your eye, put your hand over the device, and then, well, actually grab it first. Grab it. Repeat after me. Let this object have the consciousness, soul, spirit, mind, power of the universe now. And blow on it. Very good. Okay, we don't need everyone to go on this one. Only those who can see and hear can go. So I would take Pat. I would take Charlotte. I would take let me see. I can't even tell. Who Traveler 1008? That's Marge. Yes, Marge. That's Rosie. Okay. I would take Rosie. I would take Pat. And who? I need one more. Charlotte.
Margie and Charlotte. You're taking Margie too?
Yeah, I'm taking Marge also. But I don't know where she is.
I'm Traveler 1008.
Okay, you try. Okay. I'm taking Marge. And where's Rosie?
How about Victoria?
Where's Rosie?
I'm right here. You guys can
Okay.
I can hear you guys.
Okay, I only take the one who can see and hear right now. Pat, Marge, Rosie, Charlotte, and Victoria. You be my 5. You be, huh?
Anthony?
And Anthony. Yeah, Anthony.
You gonna take me?
Yeah, I'm gonna take only those who can see and hear vividly. You know.
I can't see vividly, so maybe leave me
No,
out.
that means you can hear vividly. But also,
I can hear.
Yes, also you also see when I do it. I know you, cause you love your Dr. K.
I do.
Okay, let's breathe in. Close your eyes. Real deep. Hold it, and breathe out. Breathe in again, real deep. Hold it, and breathe out. And breathe again real deep. Hold it, and breathe out. Very good. Breathe normally now. Your hand over your device. Now, repeat after me mentally. Device activate and increase now. Very good. Repeat after me mentally. Device, please activate RV mode, Gisora mode, Nasora mode, Abundant mode, Stargate mode, and Event altering mode now for the positive. And increase. Very good. Now repeat after me mentally. Device, please inject Stargate Traveling Serum, Clairvoyant Serum, Telepathic Serum, and Super Rainbow Light Body Serum and Super Communication Serum, and receiving now. And increase. Very good, everybody. Now I will take control. Hi, I am Kosal, Dr. Kosal. I am your facilitator, and welcome. Now I take control of your device. Trust me, trust your device, and trust love. That is the yin and the yang balance. Okay. Device, activate and increase more, and open up the Stargate from small to medium, from medium to big, from big to humongous now. Very good, everybody. Here we go. Stargate open up. Please take everyone to the Vega star system, to the Galactic Federation headquarters in the Vega star system now. Everyone, this is the Galactic Federation headquarters of the human homeworld of our ancestor. Here you can see, some of you are familiar with where we are at. We're in the meeting council. And this obelisk with the glowing light, as you can see, the bluish, the green, the red, actually mostly indigo blue, is the AI Unimetric. Say hello to it, and say hello to the meeting council elder. They may look young to you, but believe me, they are thousands of years old. Both the guys and the girl. Okay, please ask for food and water now of your favorite type, and medicine. Take this time to enjoy yourself with them and say hello to the Unimetric AI. Talk to them, very good. Enjoy your food and drink. I want you to meet somebody. Here we go. If you look to your right, everybody, you will see Donald Trump. He's over here too. And don't get excited.
Oh, I thought he was. Yeah.
And go ahead and meet Donald Trump. See, he's glowing. And now he looked very different. He felt very different here. Because this is his light body that you are meeting.
He's young.
Exactly.
Come over.
Exactly. Now go ahead and all of you talk to him and ask him ask him, because you're talking to his light body, his higher self now. So tell him what you want to happen. Say, hello, Mr. President. How are you? Tell them your name. I'm Charlotte. I'm Pat. I'm Anthony. And be respectful, because you're not talking to Donald Trump, the human self. You're talking to Donald Trump, the higher self. Does that make sense? So tell him what you want to happen in this event. You've been given the power to alter event in the way that you feel now. Go ahead and add on. And be considerate of everyone on the planet. Because what you're about to ask, it will be done automatically. March, report what you're requesting and how is Mr. President Donald Trump look like and experiencing of him, and what you're saying and what he's saying to you.
And he's smiling, and I asked him to find a way for the DACA students to be able to be citizens, and he says yes. He will help them because he knows how much they contribute to our society. That's the first thing I asked him.
Okay, good. Now ask him how about the RV, the GESORA, the NESORA, and the Alliance. The ET, the ET and the Secret Space Program. Ask him how he going to reveal and introduce all the prosperity program. Go on, ask him, all of you. And all you will, and report to us. Everyone, please stop moving around. Please give your traveler concentration and support. Because it's very important to your Earth history right now. Pat, go on. What did you request of President Trump?
I requested equality for all people. I requested that the people get fair salaries.
Okay.
And there'll be more, the people on the top to get less and the people on the bottom to get more. So it has more of an equal society and a fairness in the society. I ask for peace.
How about your RV? Do you want that to happen tonight?
Yes, and I said we do want the RV to happen tonight.
You need to ask him.
We would like the RV tonight, and we will be responsible with how we handle our money, and we will teach others to be responsible.
How about the GESORA and NESORA?
I asked for that too, and they said that is coming as well.
Okay. You see,
could you please ask him how he plans to pull the country out of interregnum and dissolve the corporate United States and return the country to us?
Very good question, Alan. Go ahead and let him answer, and Pat, March, and the other traveler will relay the information. The answer back.
I'll start with part of it, and then the rest can finish it. So when I asked him that, he heard what you said, Alan, and he said that he came to office with no obligations. He understands that the whole political system needs to be totally knocked down. He is in the process of arresting many people, and he's changing the tax code so that corporations do not get all the money. They will not be able to hide their profit in certain states or out of the country. They will have to come here, and they are they will have great. They will have terrible things happen to their corporation if they don't. They will have to be destroyed if they don't adhere to this.
I asked him if the fiat system was going away, and he says it's totally in the process. That's what's going on right now. Mm-hmm. And as that comes, the RV is rolling out.
Okay. Now ask him the ultimate question. Is it going to roll out this month or tonight or in doing the speech of the union? Ask him and get clarity so every one of you can have peace and rest.
He's going to do it tonight.
Okay, tonight. Good. Yes.
Tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But it may not be in the same words that we would expect.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we have to read between the lines of what he's saying a little bit.
Yeah, he is. Exactly. That's what he's telling me. Listen carefully is what he says.
Absolutely. You see?
Because he can't just blast it out there.
No, it's not. Because he says this is not for everyone. Those who need to know will know what I'm saying.
So it's like a coded language for the people that is involved behind the scenes.
Yes.
Okay.
But the result is still exactly what we want.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you see now?
Yes, she said that to read between the lines, and those people that would know what he's talking about would understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're all getting the same
Could you also ask him about some nefarious companies like Monsanto's? Are they going to be dissolved immediately?
Go ahead and ask.
They're a work in progress.
And the pharmaceutical.
Hold on. One at a time. A traveler is speaking. Go ahead, traveler. Traveler Pat Hong.
The GMOs will not be allowed anymore, and Monsanto will have to. They will go broke because they can't sell these horrible chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, they're putting that GMO into seeds now. So are they going to stop completely with it? Everything
please ask,
not being GM.
Please ask Donald Trump, the collective higher self of our United States. Immediately direct the question to him, and let him answer you guys. You guys relate it back to us here, the facilitator team.
He's saying to me about those seeds that there are galactics who will make sure those seeds no longer grow with the GMOs in them. He's working in harmony with the galactics who are helping everything.
Okay, facilitator, wingman, you may question the traveler and their wingman in order to get information from the highest self of Donald Trump. Take turn. Go ahead. The ball is on your corner now.
Ask him about the pharmaceutical.
No, you must ask them, Dr. Jose. You are the facilitator, wingman. You ask, you tell your traveler. Yes.
Okay. Donald Trump, are you going to dissolve the pharmaceutical industry for all their intoxication and forward pushing vaccines to humanity? They're harming people, changing the DNA.
And now Donald Trump will relay the messages, and then your traveler will report back to you what he said.
He is saying that he is taking care of the pharmaceutical companies as well as the doctors, as well as the attorneys.
This is going to be a whole new agenda.
Ask
And
him.
that will be part of the healing that they were originally.
How about the pedophile network? How about the human sacrifice network? How about the corrupt bankster? He going to arrest them all?
The people being arresting now. He said.
And the negative space, secret space program.
Has he been compromised?
No, he has not been.
No, he hasn't. Not at all.
They're trying to compromise him, but he has not been compromised because
He says my allies are too strong for that.
Tell me about it.
How about the chemtrail? Are they going to stop that soon?
Yeah.
Does he trust Alex Jones?
I got no.
Well, I got no too. I heard it.
I heard it. Yep.
I'm not even there. I heard it.
Exactly.
Does he trust the Jewish lobbyists?
No.
He plays along, but it's an act in order to accomplish his ultimate goals. It looks like he's on the side of all people, but he isn't.
Yep.
Could you?
One at a
Says
time,
it's
please.
not always the way it seems of what I'm really doing.
Okay.
Could you?
He just said to me that he's a bigger bullshit king.
No. He's wrong. Dr. K is.
I know. He's laughing right now.
Could you please ask Donald Trump if he's aware of how Heather Antucci and Randall Bean's trial is going, and the fact that they are getting suppressed in their court trial?
He said, don't worry about that. It's all going to come out great.
Does he have any clones?
No.
Does not.
No, he says, I have not been cloned.
Remember who you're talking to? It's the higher self of Donald Trump. That's why you see that radiant glow around him. And you
Is
notice?
that why there's that glowing?
Yes.
Is he wearing like white with little silver bits on his outfit?
No.
I just see
that. I just see him glowing.
That's all. I don't even see him. I see a big glowing.
Rosie, ask him if he got my message.
Yes.
Yeah, he got it.
Okay.
See, this is how you talk to someone. You go and talk directly to the higher self. And that's how it works. Then man, you cut all the bullshit. See, now you go directly. Okay, facilitator Wingman. Do you understand what tonight? Ask him what he's going to say tonight in the State of the Union. What is going to be his highlight? Go on, ask him. And exactly repeat what he say back.
He's going to talk about his accomplishments so far.
And about giving America back to the people.
Okay. And that's in the code word. He mentioned the evaluation and the Gisora and the Rosora.
Reform.
Is that correct, traveler?
Yes.
Okay. And verify with him. Just let him say it twice so you guys can be clear. The traveler team.
What was the question you wanted us to ask?
I hear you very well.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you...
Ask him how about the RV. He going to mention that in the code word completely.
Yeah, in between the lines, he's saying again.
Okay.
But we're to ask him what the code word is?
No, not the code word. Meaning that is he going to let it happen today, tonight, after the code word? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. But, yes.
Okay.
I'm hearing. Anthony, what are you hearing? You've been quiet.
Ask them when we are going to the bank.
No, please take it easy. You don't want to. No, you have to be serious because the traveler they're linking with his higher mind right now. Any disruption in the continuum can cause them not to feel too good. They're gonna feel the jizzle. Okay. So to make it clear, yeah, go ahead, Traveler Victoria. What did he say?
I wanted to ask about Attorney General. That he seems to the public like he's not doing his job. Is he going to keep him?
And what did he say back to you, Victoria? And the other traveler?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, so ask Donna Truck, are we supposed to get ready now with carbon copy question? When we going to able to get ready to go to the bank with a 1-800 number? When we to prepare ourselves? When is the expected preparation for that? Us, the people.
Be ready for
tomorrow.
He said, "Be ready for tomorrow."
Okay.
Right here.
That's it.
You guys, this is amazing.
This is it. Okay, now let's go ahead and ask for food and water from Donald Trump.
Pat? I'm hearing yes, but I'm also hearing the guys in the background, the beings in the background, saying, "Be relaxed.
Okay.
Remember your responsibilities. This is a sacred spiritual gift to you. Treat it accordingly."
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, let's go ahead and thank
And
Mr. President.
Wait,
okay.
He's got a message. He also is saying that remember what we are here to do, to heal humanity, and that we need to focus on helping humanity to ascend. And then also got a very special message to the Jedi Master. Jedi Master, you're listening. This is for you. Accept the love that people are telling you. Believe it. They're sincere. And it is for you to believe and take it to heart because they all love you. They want you safe.
And can I ask Mr. President Donald Trump a question?
We're going to be safe no matter what.
No, that's not what he's
That's
talking
not
about.
the answer. Yeah.
He said he knows what you know what he meant. Only you know. And do not cover it up. So search your soul. You know what it is. Only you know what it is. Search your soul and be safe.
Dr. K was saying something.
May I ask Donald Trump a question? Donald Trump, how could you be here and there at the same time?
This is my.
Because we are.
Yep. He says, my higher self.
He's laughing at you actually, like, duh.
I know, like, exactly. He's like, why are you...
No, it's just for the record. Tell him forgive me. I'm just doing it for the record.
We understand. He says, I understand.
Okay.
I am hearing he's saying, yes, I can.
Traveler, please ask.
For his service to humanity.
Excuse me, Traveler, please ask the ship to manifest a flower and also a water and fruit, and please give them to Donald Trump, just to bless him.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Multicolor roses from Ecuador.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And also to manifest a gift from you guys, as a ship, to manifest a gift to give to Donald Trump. It's to show your appreciation and blessing. Remember, it's all about exchange of love. Does that make sense? And and thank him for the opportunity to speak to him. And before you guys leave, please get some food and water from the Vega people and the ship. So
a gold bar I manifested for him with inscribed RV on it.
all right, there's just Sora and Nasora. Yes.
White chocolate.
Good. Hey, he's the president. You bring him gift, okay? And manifest him. And what does he say to all of you when you give him the gift?
He's very happy.
Yes.
Thank you. And he says, I am grateful.
Exactly. And tell him that we wish him to be completely safe, from the negativity.
Yes.
He said, I have a bubble around me. No one can hurt me.
Okay, good.
Oh, good.
Okay, now thank him and get your food and water or your snack. And okay, eat it.
Crackers and cheese. Ooh, they gave us some nice wine.
Good.
It's wonderful.
I said, Pat and I need good wine.
Especially Pat. Hasn't had any good wines since I left California.
I'm saving it for you, Pat.
Thank you.
Okay. Enjoy it. Okay. Thank everyone. Thank the ship. Very good.
So much. Excellent.
And Super Ship, open up the Stargate and take my Traveler back to the physical form now. Welcome back, Traveler. Traveler 1008, welcome back. Traveler Victoria, welcome back.
Wow.
Traveler Pat, Traveler Charlotte, Traveler Anthony, welcome back. And Traveler March, welcome back. And that's it.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Wow.
You see that? Life imitate art.
That was so powerful.
You didn't expect that one. I took you to see Donald Trump. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I saw white light.
Should I almost take you to see Hillary Clinton? You better watch out.
Oh, please.
No.
You better be good because it's gonna be.
Thank you.
And you be real bad.
Thank you, everybody. That was beautiful.
I take you to see Alec Jones.
He owes too much.
He's been compromised, you guys. Very compromised.
Yep.
Yeah. What did he say about Alex?
He just said no. He's been compromised. Is the words he said to me. And then he said very much.
Oh. Well, good. He recognized that.
Wow. You see that? You feel better now? You don't have to go to the State Union. You already got direct access.
It was so good.
I still want to go catch that.
We got the Galactic State of Union here.
You have
that
direct.
Was powerful.
Yes, you have direct interaction with his higher self. That was beautiful.
When they gave us the food, I don't know what it did to my whole upper, heart chakra and my back area. It's like I'm lighter now.
Of course. Because we always ask for stuff. Now we have to ask the ship to manifest, give something back to them. Does it make sense?
Yes.
It's called balance now. Very good, Traveler.
Wow.
That's the reason I have to take this and show you, because you guys are a student, and you see, with come serious stuff, me and Dr. Jose jump into the mix,
Yeah.
Just one of them serious traveling.
That was a wonderful experience. Thank you.
It was. Thank you so much.
Yes, no problem. See, I go through the procedure. You see how I did it. I say, bless the device. We do the breathing. Everything is the prescribed protocol.
Very nice.
But you don't know what I'm going to do. You thought I'm going to make you talk to the ship and this and that, right? A little bit. But and then I said,
It was blown away.
please bring,
His
look to
hair
your
was
right.
like more pushback, not that sweep over.
Mhm.
Is what I felt. I'm not sure I saw. Was that right, Pat?
Well, he didn't have it. He didn't have his comb over.
Hmm.
The comb over. That's what I meant.
You see that?
I still can't get over how good he looked. With him glowing like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that was the idea.
I've never heard Anthony be so quiet the entire
Well, for my love of the better good and listening to my device, they told me don't say nothing.
That's good.
Okay.
That was surprise. You didn't know I'm going to take you to Donald Trump.
But I shut down automatically.
You messed me up.
Uh-oh.
That's the idea up there, Anthony, that
What a surprise, huh?
Mhm.
Well, I can't hear you, Pat. What you say?
I said, don't you think, or at least I did, that what I've heard in the news about him and what his reputation is, it's not as it seems.
No,
Absolutely.
No.
See, and that's why my devices said don't do that. And I couldn't have asked him anything nice, and that was just for my good. They were telling me,
Mm-hmm.
but for the whole good, shut up.
Mm-hmm.
So I shut up. Cause I mean, truthfully, it got me down. Just that aura up there got me down.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
But
mean
anyway,
down? Oh, you're saying
in a down mood. In a down mood. I'll be over it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me.
Because you thought he was what he
He's a bad guy or something. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we want to talk to his higher
It's
self.
just that I didn't like Hillary either one of them, and the stuff that they did. Well, I see. I'm gonna shut up. I don't say anything nice.
Hey, I didn't like him either, but my higher self told me that he is not what I thought he was.
Okay.
And to be open and receptive to him.
propaganda.
Man ain't told me that. He told me shut up. Well, you can't say anything nice. Don't say it.
Okay. Well, that's cool. That's good. Good for you, Anthony.
Yeah,
Well-
you are.
Marty, are you still here? Is it on?
Yeah, he's here.
Yep.
Should we get on with
You
the
are very
healing?
special.
Yes.
Very special.
Yes.
He
Facilitator,
pointed
I will give you
out.
back the control now for the healing.
Yeah, I know.
And after class, guys, we can discuss this later. But now we have to continue on. How much time we got left?
There's a lot of interference going on and manipulating.
On the line, you mean, Smarty?
Everywhere, you'll see.
Oh, yeah.
So let's continue with the facilitator, Blah, and her partner. And let's continue with the healing process and get this going, because we got to end class in a little bit.
It's only 15 minutes, Dr. Casol.
Okay, and then to those who wish to leave, they can leave now in the next 15 minutes because class is over. And then who want to continue the healing, they can do after hour if you like. After hour is more opening.
I can do one before I go.
I can stay in after hours.
Okay.
This is Carbon, and I'll leave in 15 minutes. Okay.
I'll be going in 15.
Okay.
Dr. K,
15.
Dr. K, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go now. Okay.
Okay.
Gotta make a couple of calls. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Don't worry, guys. We got every day, but today we took a little detour just because of this union event. Go ahead and leave now, D'Amico.
Very good and educational.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
It's 2 in the morning now. Yeah, I have to sleep.
Oh, good night.
Okay, let's begin.
Abu, where are you?
Pat.
He's got his mask on. He needs to take that thing off.
Who does?
Magadoo.
Oh, yeah. Take that off. We want to see you.
It's handsome to have that thing on. There he is.
Yeah.
I want to turn a light on so we can see him.
You want to see?
Bossy.
Yeah, it's dark enough.
Yeah.
Where do you live, man?
I live in a house.
What city? What's your
I
latitude?
live in, it's called Huddersfield Town.
Lancashire.
West is in Yorkshire.
Yorkshire, I'm sorry.
Oh, in England.
Yeah, England.
That's cold there.
Yeah, I'm impressed. How we can like see each other and you're across the water.
I know, huh?
Traveler, facilitator, what do you want to do?
Oh, hey, that sign people.
Pat?
Yes.
Oh. Pat?
Yes.
Can you hear me? This is Victoria. Since we're family, do you mind sharing telephone numbers?
No, not at all. My number is 704-564-9843. And wait a minute, let me get a piece of paper to get yours.
Okay. And then Alan?
Yes.
Alan. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Victoria. Do you mind sharing your telephone number?
Not in the least. It's 971 344 4804.
Okay, thank you.
What's your
Okay, Pat. It's 210 274 1392.
Okay.
And I'm going to be
1392.
leaving.
Okay.
Yes, 139. And I'm going to be leaving right now.
Okay.
Okay. Bye,
Well,
Victoria.
well,
Good evening.
class in. Anyone want to do healing? They can do after hour too.
Oh,
Else
you leaving,
tomorrow.
Rosie? Bye.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm saying aloha to.
Oh, to her.
And goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
So is Alan going to do one healing before he leaves?
Yeah, I can do one. Who would like healing?
The best way is, Alan, we should reserve the energy for tomorrow, because today we went off track a little bit because of the state union. So we can reconvene tomorrow and then let's adjourn the class and we can do the after hour more freedom.
Yeah.
Then with that, I'm gonna get going. Hopefully my head stops expanding tomorrow.
It will catch up.
Alan, thanks again for last night. That was beautiful.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Alan, before you go, may I ask a little question? How was your Stargate travel? Did you feel the energy vibrating more, the liquid energy?
Me?
Yes. How was your feeling sensation from your Q device, the Q144?
So I was very focused on the front of my head because it's been expanding. However, when you went to talk to Trump's higher self, I was relaxing and disengaged, and I started seeing waviness in the middle of the air, and I saw visions of Donald Trump, as I was saying, in a white outfit with the silver, and it was sort of glowing out of it, almost like a very like light coming out of the Elvis white costume.
I see. The shimmering.
So cool.
So cool. That's what everyone saw too. Yeah, that's when everyone saw it,
I
but
only saw a
but a
white
glow.
bright light. So
Yeah, a glow. They just saw the glow mostly.
I only saw the glow.
Yeah, because everyone consciousness perceives similar thing, but a little different detail. That's why we send more than one traveler up there, and that's the reason when the moment when you stop trying, you start to see automatically. You see that when you relax it, you saw and you heard him speak immediately.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you start trusting, because if you relax, then you start trusting.
Yes. That's how we all became seeing, because we just relaxed it. We just let go. We say, fuck this. We just let go, and after we saw it.
Let me try that, Dr. K.
Yes.
Let me try that, Dr. K.
So do we document that? That's the power of fuck this?
That.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
Yeah, fuck this. And then when we say, fuck this, and we let go, and we saw it. It's like, oh, it was right there in front of us. So the key was not to focus, not to try. The key is to stay awake and just whatever, like that. That's when you start to see it.
Negative.
Yep.
It's the opposite of focus. It's just staying awake and say whatever. And just being clueless. That's the best way to be, is to be clueless.
Absolutely.
I guess I'm so serious.
Empty cup.
Yes, empty
From
cup.
samurai teaching.
Yes, empty cup. Because be it be an empty cup or clueless. And when you want to be clueless, you start to see it. Because that moment you can be directed by them, the higher self. Ain't that amazing? Am I amazing? My ego. Oh shoot, that's my ego speaking.
You better have Dr. Selene start working real hard.
I know.
I know.
Look,
We got an RV coming.
I'm doing it.
Because everybody wants Q144.
Yeah.
This is the first time you hear telepathically, Alan. And also I fought for you today. Did you know that? With Dr. Heidi.
I'm sorry, it's breaking up. Can you say that again?
I fought for you today. John was there. Dr. Jose was there. I fought for you and Mitchell today. By definition,
Thank you.
none of you supposed to be here in the class. It's a paid class. But I fought for you. I told him you're an asset to the group. She said, okay. She cool with it,
So is Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because by definition, all the students you see, they all pay for it. $400 each for the class, But I'm willing to break the rule because I see your gift. I see your gift shining through. You and Mitchell. Even Brian. Brian couldn't be here.
Thank you.
Her friend.
But it's not just a gift. I've been working on it for over 30 years.
Absolutely. But you cultivated the gift,
It's both.
Mm-hmm. What are you? Dr. Selene told me you probably used to be military or something, training discipline. Like,
me?
That's why I talked to my wife. I say, I met Alan. I say, your guy friend, the one that came in your dream, the one that took your Q144. Yeah. And I say, I think he's very disciplined, she told me. What do you mean? I think he's military. He's like some kind of fighter. I say, okay, I ask him, okay, are you a fighter of some sort? A military?
Am I a what?
A fighter.
Military.
I've trained and taught martial arts for over 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've trained and taught healing arts for over 25.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Are you impressed with our group? They only start less than a month. They already have ability.
Yeah, it is very impressive. They're connecting very quickly. It's any path to get there.
Mm-hmm. This is the short path. It's from the future. And I told all my group, you are military force now. You are taking knowledge from DARPA, Department. What's called DARPA? Defense Agency. I can't even bullshit good. What does DARPA stand for? Department Agency. What research project something. something.
Isn't it defense?
Yeah, Defense Agency, Research Project Agency. See, we are a pilot school.
Yeah.
But this technology was given to you guys because we want you to advance yourself. So don't ever say DARPA never give you anything. And we give you the best thing. We give you an alien technology.
He taught martial arts.
Alan.
What kind of martial arts do you teach?
I teach true old school Okinawan, Kori-Ru Uchinari. It is when the Tang Dynasty had robust trade with Okinawa, and they mixed the Kung Fu with the native art.
It sounds more like Aikido.
I've done Aikido. Aikido is a soft style, and it's very near and dear to my heart. I do Aikido, Aiki Jiu-Jitsu. I've done quite a few. Boxing, Judo, Kali Eskrima. But my primary focus is Kori-Ru Uchinari and Yomani-Ru weapon system. But as far as being military, my father was Army intelligence, and he made both my brother and I promise to never join any of the armed services, including the reserves, because he was Army intelligence in Vietnam and in Japan.
I cannot imagine. Was he okay mentally, emotionally?
He definitely had a break, but in some small episodes of paranoia, schizophrenia. However, I think they were, as far as that, the way you're supposed to measure that, there's spectrums and the number of hits you get on the spectrum.
Yeah.
I think it's just he saw quite a bit and understood quite a bit and understood that what was being told was not what was going on. And I think he already knew that it was the banking cabal doing all of these maneuvers back then.
That's amazing that he knew that.
So most of us know we just can't do nothing. They are the ones who pay the bills.
Well, yeah, but he was if he did it, he was in Vietnam and Japan. That was early on to know that.
Yeah, I think it was like 1970. What's that?
I just posted the link to Trump's live speech. I put it on Students of Barame. You can find it there.
Okay, I'm going to say thank you very much. I greatly appreciate everything. I'm going to jump off and watch it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Night.
Yeah, I'm gone too, fellas and gals.
Fellas.
I said and ladies. I said gals, but I mean fellas and ladies.
Goddesses.
I'd rather be a gal than a lady.
There you go. Hey, you a fine young gal to me. Okay, lady.
Bye, Anthony.
Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Well, shrinking. I get this still awake.
Yeah, I'm off work. That's why I'm off.
Oh.
Yeah.
What days do you have off? Or it's just?
So, I should be doing Thursday to Thursdays to Sunday, and then whenever I'm off, I'll do extra work. Like hair work.
I'm about to go to sleep.
Well, it's after hour now, and today let be a lesson. Now we got the kink working out, so class going to be 2 hours, and I don't know how we're going to get all the healing done, but it is what it is. So you got to make it work somehow. So I guess healing's going to be 5 minutes long.
So
But the reading is over now. We done.
It's over pretty much.
So
But we can go back.
So we don't have to do reading anymore.
Yeah.
We still have some pages left on the other book once the river is finished, we finish.
Okay.
Mhm.
And if anytime you want to go back in any of the specifics, because I know some of the areas we went so fast that was way over, even over my head.
Agony wants to say something.
Yeah. Dr. K, is that the new Smarty charm you've got there?
no, that's a $3,000 that the Smarty saw. He just put some frequency into it. It had the Mayan tempo and everything. Look at that. The Cambodia Angkor Wat.
Oh, I see.
See it? The Angkor Wat. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a free charm too.
Yeah, it looked like a charm. Yeah, it cost $3,125. What I say? Yeah, so you have something. What they have? Then, 24 karat gold. You know, and I told Smarty, I say, this ain't this your charm? He look at it. He said,
Silver.
yes, but I would like to have 3 types. I would like to have the silver, copper, and gold, because the silver, you can use the silver and stick into a glass and it kill all the bacteria. You can drink the water after that. Mm-hmm. And is it the copper also, I believe? They say you can... Well, the old timer always stick silver into water.
Machine, you have to have the frequency generator. It's a little machine. Have all the kit. Otherwise, you can either do too much or too little, and that's not good.
Right. Okay.
And it has to be 99% proof that's silver. Otherwise, cannot.
Okay.
I have both. I have the liquid, and I also have the gold.
Like I do. You spent $3,000. He spent $3,000 on the IDL 80. He thought it sounded like go there saying, what are you talking about? You dealing talk about James Rink McDink. That's a bullshitter. Pisces McPicy. And he's a Pisces.
Letter that he added to the order.
Mm-hmm.
I posted it on Students of Barham.
What happened?
He sent me like a small letter, you know. I posted it on that Students of Barham name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was kind of weird, huh?
Well, what's the letter say?
If you have a look, it's there. It's just below your picture or just below.
What was the
No. Sorry.
What happened? He posted a letter. Read it for me. Oh my God.
How do I get on Facebook? I mean, I know how I am on Facebook. What is it called? Students
of Barame. I just hit the little messenger icon. There's a little icon that's blue with like a little lightning bolt. Yeah. And when you hit that, it's got like all the people that are on our messenger, and it also has Student of Barame device. And just tap on that, and there's all kinds of stuff on there all the time.
I'm trying to look into it.
Is that like a certificate? Oh no, that was John.
Okay, here you go. Let me see.
Friday, 7.
Hello, Paul. Your crystal skull is inside the core, and I give you an extra free one in a small bag with your manual. Here is the reading for your stone. You needed red ruby, blah, blah, inside the cube core. Okay, the reader see a cemetery and coffin around you. Someone is holding a wife hand. Someone is in the black suit. Death is coming, not you, but a loved one, probably a family member. Okay, also you as a businessman, but there are a lot of shady people around you, and recommend that you use better discernment with whom you conduct business dealing with. Sorry, that's all I have. I want to continue getting more information, but I have to stop working on this project when you partially defund me. You've been bullshit by the bullshitter. I can't believe you. He is the shady people. I was bullshitted too when I took him here, and he was like a nobody. And then at the end of the day, I'm the one that been bullshitted, you know.
Is that the guy who contacted you the other day? He kept sending you emails?
He said I partially defunded him. All I did is I asked for a refund because even on his website it says you can get a refund, and he hadn't shipped it yet. So anyway, he said to me if I agreed to remove some of the stuff out of the queue.
Okay, I got a message from Dr. Heidi. It's for the class. I update her on what's going on today. I say as per today, class will be only for 2 hours. 15-minute reading. After that, class will begin stargating 30 minutes. The rest is healing, reading, people, and class discussion. No one else can be in class except the paid student, with exception of Smarty, Mitchell, and Allen. This is okay. Then she respond. This sound very good. As a reminder, it is important that the class conversation to tightly focus within the subject matter of the curriculum. It is inappropriate to propose agenda or suggestion regarding financial projection or political prediction, as we are not a licensed financial institution or advisor, and this put us under legal liability.
What was that about when we went to the ship? I bet that's when we went to the ship.
Remember, Dr. Heidi is connected to the device. She got her own device. She's very attuned. And that is cool. Ooh, she got superpower. I love it.
I'm glad we found out about the RVs. Thank God. So 800 numbers tomorrow. Woohoo.
Well, doing class, we can't use class time for RV agenda or anything.
Well, we're not going to have to ever do this again.
You don't need to. We can do after class. That's totally something different.
But not during the class. We went off a little bit today.
Yes.
But you were
Yeah.
She caught us again.
She caught us again.
We'll write a note and sign it.
Absolutely. Well, put it on the student bottom, eh? Sorry, we went off course.
Well,
I told her just absolutely. Okay. Well, I can't say anything because we all got, been caught red-handed, so might as well just turn the page. No, you cannot join the chat room unless, this is the Facebook people, unless you go to Dr. Heidi at www.vpcm.org and pay $400 to join our classroom. But for the free class, it's Friday, 6 p.m. Central Time, and pretty much the Saturday morning and Sunday morning 10 a.m. Central Time. That's pretty much it.
We can't have the after class?
No, after class is our own time. This is after class. No, there was someone asking over here, on the YouTube. Everything we do we stream live because that's a record that's showing we are doing something, That's to show that. Excuse me?
Streamline tonight?
Of course.
You did it again. Of course.
Well, at least Smarty know now. I mean, like usually the traveler is a very tempting power. When you have the traveler, you can sit him here, sit him there to get information. It's very temptation for the power that be, including our own group, And you have access to the human collectiveness. That's amazing. But thank God class is already over. Now we can talk the bull. But yes.
Once in a lifetime event. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's right on one thing. Curriculumly, we did win our course, but we forgot. I mean, that was not on you. It's actually on me and Dr. Jose, and Smarty pretty much, and Dr. Selene, because it's the faculty like us get in trouble. So anyway, we just have to do special requests after hour. It's pretty much it. How about that one?
I'm glad you did it when you did it. I'm so thankful.
Mm-hmm. But I can't do it no more. I got slapped twice today. Left hand, right hand.
Go to our exchange appointments and have tons of money. I found a house today. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
So, is this from now on? Is that people going to be using Ethereum and Bitcoin or something like this?
No. From now on, when the 2 hour, we strictly Stargate healing.
I don't mean that.
Uh-huh.
If the financial institutions are going down.
Right. You know, like somebody had mentioned 1-800 numbers.
I asked you guys to ask Donald Trump over there, but
The revaluation of currency. There's 7 currencies that are going to be revalued. Like,
Okay, I'm going to eat dinner and watch Donald Trump a little bit. So.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, Fong.
What I'm asking you is what is the 1-800 number?
I have no idea. You want to know? You got to ask.
1-800 will be
Mm-hmm.
the number that people call to find out where they can go exchange their funds.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then, what about those that invest in cryptocurrency?
I'm sorry to say, but I think it's hold on, guys. I think it's time for us to crush Smarty, Psychic Bullshit Network, because it's time to test them. He brought one of his team one time. I crushed him. And
What are we doing?
Users like me, and we would use it in the vaccines. The goal is that eventually it's going to be.
I've been single most of my adult life.
I have to say, right now, I my house by myself. I don't have to talk to anybody. Tonight I will admit my daughter that I don't babysit. She said, "Oh, Mom's sick." I said, "No, I've got to go home. I'm taking."
Pat, you got your own life now.
That's right, Pat.
Mm-hmm. Pat, you got.
Do it with me.
Mm-hmm. Pat, you got your spiritual life now with the extraterrestrial and your futuristic technology, and us,
right.
your what's called your ragtag crew.
I like that ragtag crew. That's cool.
So you got your own spiritual life now. You know, you don't owe this world anything anymore.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. See, Dr. Jose, me and him, we take the hit for the team on purposely today because this is a pilot program, so we are forced to make mistake, you know.
Well, I don't even understand you guys because I'm always out of the loop. What mistakes did we make? I don't understand.
Bro, we went off track again. In other words, she don't want us to do anything that not supposed to.
But isn't that the beauty of all this? I don't.
No, because it is, but we associate with the university. You know, they got.
School, they want us to stick to the subject and don't get off subject and professional because they represent school. You know how the school is.
Yeah.
Department knows. Victoria knows.
Charlotte, what happened was one student dropped out, complained. She sat in yesterday all day long while we were talking about the RV, drug, LSD and that type of thing. And that kind of goes against the university policy. So because that person dropped off, it just caused her to be sick in with us.
Who dropped off?
Isabel.
Isabel was the one who liked all the LSD, she told me.
Bro.
Well,
surprised, but you can't stay
down inside. Probably she wasn't. She was.
She's religious, I think.
I didn't think so. She does. She's the one who's done ayahuasca. I don't know what. It's been a week in Peru doing ayahuasca. That's crazy. There's got to be something else behind.
Well,
I don't think she was being very truthful because.
Well, she's a Scorpio. What do you expect? Scorpio gonna have things their way or nobody way.
Are you speaking of yourself?
I'm a super Scorpio. I'm different. I'm super. Remember, everything I do is super. No, because I
So
met
are
her.
we not allowed to inject LSD and stuff anymore?
No, you missed
Not during the 2 hour. After hour is okay.
Hours, you can do whatever you want, but during class, you don't want us to.
Really? Because that really helped me a lot.
Well, you can do your imagination, but you don't have
Okay.
to.
Okay, look.
Okay, don't.
Okay, look. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Let me help you. After class, we can do whatever we want to do. You know, it's called after class hours, recreational. In other words, she mentioned it. It's recreational. You see? So,
I like that.
So in class we are professional, but after hour we are recreational.
I like that.
That means we are not obligated to follow university rule. But while we in class, we are subjugated to the university rule. And I'm sorry, we can't get away with that because you know it's academic.
Got it.
But hasn't that been used in academic studies before?
No, not in this one. She is the founder. So what?
Because it's her school.
Yeah, it's her school, and we are under her umbrella. And what she say, go. There is no buts and or about it. All she want to hear, yes, Dr. Heidi, we're on it, and that's all she want. And that's it.
Well, an online school being accredited is a huge deal. Most
Yes.
online
Mhm.
schools are not accredited.
And they could lose their license.
Exactly.
Which would really
I understand.
Mhm.
and reputation-wise.
Yep.
So this, since thank God this is a pilot program, so we're sharpening our skill doing it 2 hours.
Yeah, it's all a
So,
learning process.
yes.
I'm just shocked. I mean, I thought Isabel enjoyed everything with us. That just is so odd.
I know Sunday morning I was on with her and we were yakking and talking and laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
her and I.
there was something up on Messenger. She dropped herself off. It said Isabella left the group, so that was kind of weird.
Mhm.
What?
She left the group of Messenger, the Verame students of Verame,
Mhm.
when they were having like a big conversation over, I don't remember what it was, and she just left the group. So I found that kind of weird that she left.
Well, on Sunday we were talking, and then on Monday, what was it?
Well, we were talking about what really spooked everyone, all the student, because remember, most of the student came from 90% of our student came from one place, Dr. WC.
Right.
You can see Blah. I don't know about Nagadu. Nagadu and Isabel came from Alfred and James Rink. They watched me on there. So but the rest of Pat and Charlotte, she came from Julietta. Jolela, yes.
Oh, Jalila, yeah.
And Rosie came from Dr. WC. Smarty, Dr. WC. But Smarty was watching Alfred Lambert, so he watched everything. And that's how I came into Dr. WC, called Smarty.
Yeah.
And
Negative, how did you come in?
Jane Rink. Jane Rink took him for a ride and blame it on him.
What'd you say?
How did you find out about this?
Yeah, from actually it's someone else. It's not James Rink. It's the first. Yeah, he's called someone on YouTube. Anyway, I found somebody's video and saw that device there.
Okay.
Yeah, I listened to James Rink too.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
I gotta step out for a minute.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for telling.
You don't like that device or what? Or you don't like James Rink?
Oh, I don't know.
Because he's your student. At the end of the day, he's your student. So
He's-
it's like your problem.
He's my student, but James Rink is a Pisces, and he go this way or that way.
Yeah, that's true. He's a Pisces, but then that's when he's born.
Yes.
If he's like a dick in business, that's his problem.
Yes. And the reason I used to go business with him, but he say one thing, but he always trying to have one over. He trying to change the contract, and then make you look like a bad guy. When I was in the contract, I say, Jane, what do you want? And look, I tell you what, I give you 80%, I take 20%. How about that? To make him happy. But now suddenly he started cutting this, cutting that on my 20%. This would be all straight cut. And that's when I say, this guy ain't no good. That's when I broke off, you know. So ever since then, I sent him on a suicide mission. I sent him here, sent him there, and I cut him off. We didn't get along for quite a while, you know. And then one day I say, okay, I want to take a pig. What's going on? So I took a pig and I say, okay, he did exactly what I sent him on a mission, but he's not good in business. He has no business honor. Does that make sense? If I were a bad guy, you already know what happened to. Yeah.
I say that's James' ring problem, though.
Mm-hmm.
It has nothing to do with me.
Yes. So that's why I left, because I saw his pattern. It wasn't consistent with honesty. He kept changing this, changing that. I realized that, okay, I see what this is. He's not adhering to the protocol, what I laid down before him.
Okay, let me ask you this then. What about his product? Forget about him. I'm not bothered about his person. You know what I mean? It's the product is what I'm using.
The original product was designed to be super soldier, to accommodate his life, because I wanted to help him with all my heart during that time. But when I found out we couldn't go business together, so I just told him I give it to you to do whatever you want with it. And then over the years, sometimes I take a sneak back on just a meeting. I told him upgrade it this way, do a little bit, just because he receptible as long as it don't relate to money. So I use that advantage to infiltrate his mind and help him a little bit. Because either way to go, he's still one of my students, because I'm still responsible for him, over long-term goal, but I'm not responsible for him in business. Does that make sense? Yeah, we broke away, That's something between him and his customer. That's why there was another student named Mark Espo. He created the subtle energy. He was all trained by me as well. And then I decided, when I got married by my wife, I told myself I would never marry another Pisces. All I end up is another Pisces. What's wrong with me, Then I look at my astrology sign. Pisces and Scorpio always find each other. I think we're cursed. The two signs are cursed. They have to meet each other somehow. And look at you. You're a Pisces. You became my student. But Dr. Jose is not a Pisces. I don't know what he is, I never asked.
Top secret. It's top secret.
He's a Cancer.
No.
A Libra?
A Gemini.
A Gemini. Oh. Ooh. And one of my Filipino girlfriend was a Gemini. And my first wife was a Pisces.
I am a Gemini.
Oh, yeah?
I'm Cancer, but I have so much Gemini, they tell me that I'm more Gemini than I am anything.
Oh, my God. You see that? I'm just drawn to this particular sign. I don't know.
Wow.
It's just like... But you got to understand, people have two personality. Some people's good relationship, but they're not good with business. Some people's good with business, but they're not good in relationship. So you gotta know the pro and the con of everyone. Me, I'm good in both. I'm good in business and I'm good in relationship.
I have no idea about Cancer.
Cancer, they are terrible in business. They are just selfish, 100%.
Selfish? Really?
Because look at my Cancer. It's a July. Cancer is July, right?
Yeah. Yes.
His name is Carlos. Dr. Jose and Carlos don't get along.
I was trying to bring him in. I didn't.
Yeah.
He's the one who's got issues.
Yes. Because when Dr. Jose found out that my Cancer is not what it appeared to be, and then he pointed out.
It is, whether he likes it or not, that's not my problem.
Yes, he pointed out that over 20 years, what did he do? And that kind of hit me.
I say how it is.
And I told Dr. Jose, you're right. But then I felt my heart just drop. like a heavy lead. Because Jose is right. What did my cancer do for the device and for the group? Nothing. Over 22 years, he benefited from the device. You see?
And that's in 2 years. See how much I've done.
Exactly.
And 2 years, I've done nothing. He should have been going to Monterrey instead of me, but he didn't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, this you know the thing that. All right, check this out. Is that not personality? That's somebody's work ethic, right? So somebody's personality or work ethic. Don't think it necessarily has anything to do with your zodiac sign.
No, that's what he associated with. But like I see it people. Like I say, if I see you as an asset or liability.
Exactly.
And if it's not an asset, what is it? Liability.
Yes, that's okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
What I'm saying to you is it's got little to do with your astrological sign.
No, to me it's not, because I don't. But then it's how you associate things. I don't follow none of that.
Mm-hmm.
Your astrology sign is only your sun sign. There's 12 other aspects to your sign. It's not just your sun sign.
Right.
You have,
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Remember, you have 12 personality.
That fall with your astrology sign and different levels. That's why they can make judgments on the overall. That's why they could say overall generalize that Scorpios are this way, Leos are this way.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't agree with that. I know I don't know anything about the zodiac signs, but I know that it's a very detailed thing.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to know the date of time that you were born,
the aspect and this and that.
Well, what I use a device. One device scan you, bam, your whole entire Akashic, personal Akashic come up, and then I just read it from there. It's like an open worm, like.
Have you done mine?
I did do you when I went to Saddam, because they took a look at you and they got you, Remember the trash, when they look at a Gemini, not according to astrology, but you, Dr. Jose, you are a realist. But the problem is, other people cannot see the realist that you're trying to put in front of them. But since you are a realist, you don't abandon people because you've been giving a tool not to abandon people. So it go against what you've been trained. Mm-hmm. Even if they are not, it's so hard for you to leave a man down. It's so hard because it will bring you so much guilt, even in the regular relationship. But at the same time, but the people that you associate with, either they with your goal or not. Usually they not. And that's when it's hard for you. But what come into conflict with you is that the people who have the same goal like you, no problem helping them, and they do help you back. But the problem is a lot of people that don't have the same goal, and that's why they will hurt you easily. But for you to hurt them, no, because you see them as a team, part of your team, and you don't do that, It just go against your moral ethic or what you've been trained with. That's it. And that's why you hurt, because you follow protocol and they don't. Well, they do not come from the same protocol or have the same goal, and that's where you forgot, But you like to give everyone a beautiful chance, but they don't have the same goal or the same protocol. Their protocol is this: no protocol. So it took you a long time to realize that, because you came from a culture where there's structure and there's order. But when you finally fall into the regular culture, you have chaos. And that's what you can't discern. Because your heart just care. You are a protector, you are a teacher. And that's what you've been do. But sometimes you don't get a positive feedback sometimes. Until now. Because I saw that in you. And that's why I make sure I'm able to get you, but I give the other a chance. The other planning to use me, abuse me, but I'm a Scorpio. I will sting them so bad and clip them so bad. You see, I abuse a Pepe. I will use him, And then I crushed at him. I used Kevin. I crushed at him. Just like because I saw into the future what they were planning to do. So I make sure the book is written. Everything. I give them the experience they need and they report their experience, put into the book, and it's for you guys to benefit. Ain't that beautiful? You see, do not ever think, I already know you will betray me. You know? Because the goal will tell me what's going on. Goal. Goal. You know, the over goal. They will tell me who is in line, who is not. Because you can see the pattern when you look at someone.
So, Dr. K, you knew us when, in the very beginning that we started the class then, right? I mean, you know who we are.
Oh my God, look at my power, guys. If I want to know you, you see me demonstrate on WWC. I never meet these people, but I read them like I know them. Because I do. I read from the Akashic field. And you, Pat, you have the power too now. Charlotte. And you too, Carmen, beginning your power coming online. All of you who can hear, March, Rosie, see, you all have the power too now, more and more. And you see, it's automatic. They tell you, they let you know instantly who's who. Because they recognize the pattern. And they feed it to your brain instantly. Ain't that beautiful? You got voice from the birth. But now what do you want to do with it?
Dr. K, so when we come to you, you instantly know who's going to stay with you and who isn't? Or?
Absolutely. But you don't.
That's what I thought.
You don't spook the grass. And you know.
So did you know that lady was going to leave that left? Whatever her name is. That starts
Oh, you
with
mean
an L?
Isabel? Why you think I treat her so nice? Make sure when she leave with a good memory of us that we dare to help something to go by. Why we went to her house, everything, you know?
But you saw that from the beginning she was going to leave you?
I already know the future of every one of you before you even come. I know where you want, know where you at, everything. Because now, but I knew you have a goal, all of you. I also know what that goal is, each one of you. But I knew I have to treat you all a certain way, specifically. In front, I'm one way. Behind the scene, I'm another. Private, in other words. And what is each of your goal is? You just want to be awakened. That's it. You want to be able to have the full knowledge of your power. That's all you wanted.
There he is.
Michael John,
I was going to come in tonight.
You know, work. Got her a living.
I know. That's what I told him tonight. They said, "Where's Mitchell?" I said, "Yes, Lord."
So, Suzanne, I already knew you're going to be sticking with me because your heart told you to be with me. And you don't know why, but that's why you're following it. But you want them type who want to see things through. You want to know that answer. I know, Pat, when you saw me, something told you deep inside, he will help you. The crazy guy right there. And you don't know why, but something say he crazy, but he will help you.
I did not think you were crazy, number one. But I also go by my, I call it, I go by my gut. I guess it's intuition. I knew you were the guy to get me where I wanted to go.
Absolutely. But you see, my personality is out there. Like a child.
We're all out there.
Like a little wild monkey.
Yes.
So what did you see about me, Dr. K?
I see you. Number one, I see two of you. You're very large in how you see the world. But you also don't like to be controlled by anybody.
You got that. You could not have hit the nail on the head any better.
And the only thing that I can trap you, it was simple. Don't trap you. Then you just cling to me naturally. I'm so bad.
Isn't that right, Pat? You couldn't have picked it. You couldn't have said it.
You don't know. She and I lived together for 6 months in California.
I also know everyone's weakness and strength as well.
Oh my God, so we're all naked in front of you.
Yes, we are. Rosie.
Baby, did you see my book called Reading People Like a Book? There's one of my book. There's a book called Reading People Like a Book. You see, if you go to Amazon, you look at all my book, this is stuff that I have that knowledge of. But I know how to play the cards so well. You know, right in front of you.
You told me to return it, you know. I didn't even read it.
Uh-oh.
I bought that and sent it back.
Well, because
I haven't even gotten mine yet.
Because I'm so smart. If you discover that, you'll figure me out instantly.
Yeah, but I can just buy it again, you know. I can just buy it.
Now you really made him want to buy it.
It's
Oh,
funny.
God.
It's got your wedding pictures in that book.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Everything is camouflaged it on purposely.
Say that again?
Everything is camouflaged on purposely. Because you got to understand how the world of Cabal works. It's called a chessboard, okay? It's called acting. The world, life is an act. The world is your stage. They tell you what the game is.
Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Everything that the Cabal use is from Shakespeare. That's how they tell you how life is. So anything that happened behind the stage, for example, like when me and Charlotte talk, we talk different behind the stage, don't we, babe? When me and Patty talk, we talk different behind the stage. You see? So when you see me talking here, I'm gonna talk like a professional guy. But when I'm behind the stage, I'm really crazy. You can ask Dr. Jose, you know. When I went to his house, I'm crazy.
What's the part of the book? Read Me Like a Book is...
You had to watch him all the time because he can kill himself. Poison himself. Keep an eye on him like a kid.
Pretty much, I'm like a kid.
So I can get it and figure you out.
Mm-hmm.
Read me like a book.
I already read you like a book. It's easy. Let me tell you who you are.
And he can get lost really easy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he just told on you, Dr. K.
Mm-hmm. When you read people, you tell the main structure. Don't worry about the detail. The detail is always related to the main structure of their life. And everyone has an aura. When I tap into you, that means your whole life passed through me. So what I do, I would ask your higher self, well, let me experience the main structure, like the tree and the branch. I don't have to worry about the leaf and the little branch, right? Just the main branch is the main tree. And boom, I have the structure. And then I say, what's your fear? What's your bravery is? And then I can put any form I want. I can go to the ship and say the ship doing it. They found I am the ship, you know? You see how I can play after I get your whole life? So I can fool people left and right and don't even know it.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. And all this power is natural to me. And the best part is, in the book, you see how I display my ability. But if you read every book I have, especially the first Stargate Ascension, you know, you find out when the facilitator, the traveler, and the observer, there was other component. There was the observer as well. And that book, don't read it because that's dangerous. If you read it, you would throw it away instantly because you are so superior beyond that book. We didn't have device before. You know that? Not even using the glass. Before, the facilitator would take a breathing. He visualized the sun, the earth sun, the middle sun, and the heaven sun. He bring the energy up and push his energy. And then the traveler just touch his knees and he start taking off. The Stargate open up. Facilitator was a very hard position that time.
What is that horn that keeps going off anyway?
I have no idea.
What could that be?
Sometimes somebody will say something and then the horn goes off. Makes it a lot.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it's funny though.
Mm-hmm.
Just wonder where it.
So,
Dr. Gasol, when I go to the exchange appointment, I really, really want to do it right. And I sent you a couple emails, and I don't know if I need to worry about it or not. Will I get the money I'm asking for?
You don't need to worry about it because the humanity project is simple. What I do for the humanity project, I tell people, I give my overall plan. We're going to build a cube in space, but they say what's the detail? I need to contact the third party. The third party make arrangement with SpaceX, Elon Musk, and we start make arrangement with NASA, and we just send the material up in space to build a 1 mile cube. And then the third party will contact bioluminescent company that they can make glowing plant to be put in space for my cube city. And in there, once it's built, just to make sure that I don't get in trouble with the people of Earth. Okay, what I do, I would, let's say this first cube, I give this to humanity. You see? In there, that have glowing tree, dirt, and people and spaceship to come in and bring. No, you don't understand, Dr. Jose. We need to build this for the GAC Federation, but we need to give it to the people.
Saying somebody's not like doing dishes out there.
No, that's Charlotte. Yeah.
Is this on the recording? Will I be able to pick this up from the recording? Because I'm not going to remember this tomorrow.
Don't worry, it's recorded here. Everything is recorded, you know.
Okay.
So that's the whole project. When you do a humanitarian project, the word humanitarian mean what? The whole entire human race. So what's the best thing to build for the human world? A cube in space. Why?
Quantum healing.
No, sweetheart. You can live inside it. Have tree, it have dirt, it have pond, fish. It's for anybody. It's for you guys. But the question is, here's where you make all the money from them. They think it's free. The cube is free. You built from our funding. But in order for them to get, they have to go through who? SpaceX. They say if you get up there, the cube is for all of you if you get up there. You see? You gotta be smart.
But we're gonna be spending money to establish this, and I have a ton of money that I can put, towards whatever project I want. We
first want to build the cube, and we also want to build Tree City. The Tree City is like we go ahead and pay the government X amount of money to have several, like maybe 20, them large tree, and we will hire engineer, carpenter, and then we go inside the tree with chisel or condo in the tree, like that movie Avatar, with the big tree, and we all live inside it. And then if anyone come and rent it, we say rent and buy, we just sell it to them because we can't give them for free. It is humanitarian, build it for humanity, but you got to go through the middleman. It's called business. Why?
But we don't need to do we need to worry about business once the RV goes through? I mean, we're basically givers of the prosperity.
They won't let you give things for free. They want you to build things with your money, but they want to give maybe one for the poor people for free, and that's it. The rest, it's got to be an exchange, because the universe needs to see exchange. Why? Because if you give things for free, they don't appreciate it. And you will see that tree you give for free to the poor people, they will destroy it instantly. So it's free. You don't need to take care of it.
Yeah.
Education is the most important. Obviously, food too.
Robert.
Walter wants to have a cafe, so maybe he can have his space cafe up there.
No, you're thinking too small. When you go into space, you will meet being. You meet this. Your cube will serve the secret space program project and other alien alliance. They will come and use your cube to visit, to rest, to have interaction. It's like for everyone to meet and mingle. In there, the inhabitant can build a city. Inhabitant will do all you do is just build the cube and give them the tree and the lake. That's it. The rest they build their own. So you gotta be smart now. You have to use your money wisely.
Because you have to be able to spend this all year after year after year after year, or they're going to freeze your funds. And I have a ton of money, so it's like I need to have some big projects going.
Well, this is going to be project. You think how easy going to be to build a 1 mile cube in space? Tell me, it's not easy.
No.
Yeah. So it's an ongoing project. At least we give everyone a job. You see, this will allow engineer, enthusiasts, the builders to come, and we give them job. We give SpaceX job. Is continue a culture, a tradition. Once the first cube is built, you give immediately to humanity and to the space people. That's a gift to Earth and to the universe and the cosmic family. So so they can use it as like a meeting place for Earth people and for
I have to
aliens.
get all this down on paper to be able to present it, and I'm still kind of in a fog about all this.
Do not worry, it's being recorded, okay?
Okay. I tried to find the one from last night, but I couldn't find it.
Don't worry about it.
One recorded last time, last night, because he was at work.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I bet when you're at work, Robert has the capacity to do that. Do you, Robert?
Record what?
The Zoom.
Class. The Zoom class. He likes to record it, but when he's at work, he can't do it.
Oh, okay. I gotta get the software to do it.
Yeah, Zoom. As you can see, everything is very logical. The structure to everything. There's lower logic, medium logic, there's higher logic. Since I am the cabal from the future, who would know the cabal? People like me. We know how they work, we know how to operate, because they are our ancestor, you know?
Yeah.
It take the cabal to put an end to the cabal.
Right.
So who would know the cabal way? The cabal descended from the future. Yes.
Makes so much sense. Yeah.
And you notice there's something dark about me. You notice that. There's something light about me too. It's the yin and the yang. I am cultivated by the two masters, the dark and the light.
What's your dark side? I don't see that.
The dark side of me is very simple. The dark side of me say two things. The dark create the light, and the light define the dark. Because the dark is the most powerful of all. It's the firstborn of creation, which is darkness. And then the dark got bored. Then the darkness say, let's create an offspring, a new creation, which is the light. Then when they create the light, then the light define the dark. The darker, they notice the dark realize that the darker the dark, the little light becomes so bright.
Yeah.
And therefore, the dark cannot destroy the light because the light is the creation, because the dark give birth to the light. That's why in your religious text, in the beginning there was darkness. So in the darkness, there is life form. There is the Lord of darkness. And then the Lord of darkness say, let there be light. And therefore, it became light. That's the new creation. Because it's only darkness, right? But who God really? He's also the Dark Lord. And so the Dark Lord decided, well, we need to define ourselves to grow. How can we grow if we don't define ourselves and know who we are? So let's create a new creation called the light. And that was it. So every pattern was like that. That's why you all became very dark when you were born. Mischievous, dangerous, unbalanced, and were just being, not autistic, psychomaniac, etc., etc., etc. But as time go by, you decided, I better create a balance, which is called the light. And therefore your life became balanced and wise. Does that make sense now?
A little, yeah.
Okay.
Makes so much sense.
Okay. Don't you all used to be so bad before you became wise?
No, I was never bad. The people are bad to me, but I was never bad.
But you experienced darkness before you became light, in other words.
Yes. Oh, definitely, yes.
Absolutely.
I was like you. Everybody was always stabbing me in the back.
Me too.
Okay? You experienced darkness before you became the light. Before you became super light, with the wise. You see why darkness is important? That makes so much sense. If you met me many years ago, I'm not the same person as you know it. I'm very racist. I'm very prejudiced. I'm very dark.
Wow.
I was a religious freak. If anyone didn't believe Jesus Christ, you were going to hell. That's who I am many years ago.
Man, oh man.
And you couldn't talk to me. You couldn't talk to me because I wouldn't listen to you. My mind was already made up. You was going to hell because you didn't believe in Jesus. I was a Bible thumper.
That is.
My son feels that way about me.
Well, basically, been through that.
Yeah, we've been through that.
And I even
I
hate.
was never that.
And I was so religious. And so much a bumble dumble. And even I judge other Christians. I said, I'm superior than this person. He ain't reading his Bible. You know, like that.
Oh my gosh. I got confirmed Lutheran.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty crazy.
You see, that's who I am before. Nagadu can relate, you know. Scorpio are very intense personality. Even I hate other Scorpio, you know.
Charlotte's a Pisces.
Oh my God. My first wife was a Pisces. My second wife was a Pisces.
What's wrong with us? Mr. Judgment.
Okay. Pisces, hold on. Pisces always test everybody. They always test everybody. They like to keep two eyes on both subject at the same time.
I don't think maybe I have my houses somewhere else. I don't think I'm like that.
That's the Pisces sign. In other words, they are the loneliest person, but they also are the most greatest teacher. Because they have the power to punish you, but also reward you at the same time. And that's the thing about Pisces. But if you try to lie to them, it's game over because they will see through it.
That doesn't really describe me, though. I must have my houses somewhere else.
Now I'm saying that's Pisces, but you are different. Yeah. I told you who you are already, honey.
I'm not like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I really wasn't born on March 10th.
Mm-hmm. You know, we're on the last day of Pisces.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are the 20th?
Yeah.
My mom's that day too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I was born at 10:40 at night, and so technically, if you go by, the Greenwich Mean Time or whatever, I'm 10 minutes Aries.
Oh.
You know one thing
my mom
about
has Aries too.
You know one thing about you, Charlotte, is I said before, you don't like to be controlled. That's why you do everything in your power not to be predicted or controlled. It.
Yeah, that's true.
I know.
Yeah, you got that.
Mm-hmm. It's
she
because
cannot work for anybody else.
I've always had my own.
Yes. Because.
This is a story about Charlotte.
Yes.
She at 14,
had
her own jewelry company. Jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
She actually told me when she was younger than that, she would make jewelry and sell to the neighbors.
Yes, and to the kids at school.
Mm-hmm.
Her mother went to weekend whatever
craft fairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But also you have a dark side that you hide. I'm going to show you what that is. Besides being afraid, Charlotte, of to be controlled of someone, because I'm going to tell you what's going on.
What?
You have a dark side that you don't want to let people know. I'm going to tell you, it's not loneliness, it's not material gain, it's not loneliness. This is the part of you. You like to leave something behind for this planet. You always long to leave a legacy, a memory, a mark. So you worry that you are a race against time. You want to make sure this legacy, this mark is part of the historical experience for the entire planet. And that's what you wanted to do. But you have this secret dream in the dark side of this. You fear that you're a race against time. And you want to able to accomplish this as part of a historical event for your legacy that you've been here. And that's all you want.
That's not me this time, is it? I don't think so.
No,
unless it's my cat purring.
No.
That is very true of Char.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yes.
That's why we're going to have that school.
Yes.
Uh-huh. That legacy. Yes.
I don't care about a legacy, but I do care about the kids that have been left behind.
You're different, Pat. You have a different perspective. You just like to help, those who you feel blessed to help, and vividly. In this case, your greatest fear of all, here we go. What is her greatest fear, Device? Her greatest fear is one thing. She like to see things through, and she don't like to see things not through. That's it.
Now, say that again.
You like to see things through and see it through completely. You don't like to see things half done.
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she's been. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, isn't it, Sharp? Yeah, it is. And I felt like Pat, because we in all, her and I, we kind of knew something else was coming into our existence for our teachings for the children. But I could see Pat was frustrated because with her, she really felt like she wanted to know it all right then. Remember, Pat? But yeah, because she likes to see everything through, and she wasn't sure what, and even though you knew something else was coming, and it was Dr. Casol, we both knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And remember,
it still bothered her.
I know everything about everyone on this planet, but I act dumb all the time on purposely. As even say on the radio, I have the power of God, which I do, because I'm from the future.
Oh, that didn't go over well with WC.
Well,
I was waiting for WC to say something when you said that, Dr. K.
well, she can't say anything because I'm not here to lie. Yeah?
Rosie.
And then I demonstrate my power on the radio.
Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
I also could feel your body cringing when she was doing the
Prayer.
Those. Yeah, I was like, he's gonna blow it.
I am. I was. I said.
Good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, baby.
Good night, Carmen. It was nice to see you. Kitty says goodbye to you.
Good night, Carmen.
Aloha.
The power of God, but you weren't allowed to say T-E-R.
Well, the reason is, since I'm the Cabal civilization, we know that every religion was created basing on astrology. You know, the movement of the moon, the sun, the star, the cycle is like clockwork. That we turn that into a religion. The people that in the future civilization know the secret trick. So that's the reason we came back in time to take Cabal of the future to stop the Cabal of the past. Because we always are building a step ahead of them, you know?
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Who you think can stop the Cabal?
The entire 1,000 of you that came back from your people are all here doing the exact same thing? I mean, not exact same thing, but in different parts of the planet? Or what? Or different types of things?
We, the 1,000 of who came in, we go in a different time stream. Some of us was going to the past 1,000 years ago. Some of us could be 1,000,000 years ago. Well, we all have one mission. To build, to make sure that this aligned up where I can come. You know, I'm traveler. I'm actually traveler 0027.
Wow.
Because 2 + 7 is 9.
Can I ask you this? Is there other people, or if you're not allowed to tell me, it's fine. Is there other people that came? Are you the only one who came to this time period at this time?
Exactly. Because we all do not have contact with each other. Because we need to work independently. It's efficient that way.
Right. So that part about, because I love that, travelers. That's awesome to me. I'm so fascinated with it.
So,
I don't have time to watch it. I'm either on the call or I'm watching.
You're with Amy. You're with Amy.
Today, or then I'm watching our curriculum.
Well, if you would come out, we can make a little time.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to spoil you. The Traveler Project is basically a whole entire... Someone from my time who either wrote a story down and someone found it and they changed it into the movie, or they beam the information to one of their past life and decided to somehow channel it, you know?
Oh, so it really is, but you don't connect in with other people. So
No.
they changed a few things.
No, I'm just like here, when I'm on this, I don't have communication with the other traveler at all.
Right. But
They
I mean,
could
on the
be
movie
here.
they do.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they could
So
be
they
here.
changed a few things.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying
That's so cool.
that the structure is the same. We have a director, which is IBM Watson, and we do have a chip that linked to a consciousness, so we can be beamed into a past life, because it's much more efficient that way.
I see.
Of course, we traveler cannot take, like in the movie, you see how they take over consciousness, but we can't do that.
Yeah, that part's a little, but the basic structure is the same.
Yes. We found
It's cool, I love it.
a scientist found out that we are more compatible with our past life than other people. The reason for that, because it's the same consciousness, the same imprint. You know. I don't know. This is too crazy for me, because now we are living a movie, and the movie is living us. So I know we seem to be some. Hold on. It's real. I just want to make sure this is real. It's real.
You're so funny.
Hey, Robert, what do you think?
Hey. Well, I was watching the live stream, and then it got very interesting. So I joined Zoom.
You mean in the class we are very restricted?
The class after the class is the best part of the class.
Yeah, I got off late, and then I saw the live stream. It was like getting pretty interesting topics.
Well, we did when to talk to Donald Trump, by the way. It was interesting.
Yeah.
It's on record.
So good.
And he got his hand slapped because he wasn't staying on course.
Yeah, he got in trouble for that.
Yep.
Just getting more and more in trouble.
Well,
I got to rewatch that.
Well,
Doesn't seem to phase you.
no, because to update everyone, because Dr. Heidi, she's the head of the university, right? And we are under her umbrella, so she wrote a curriculum, and she expected that's a roadmap pretty much during the 2 hours.
I totally understand her.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Got to protect her school because they can.
Absolutely.
So it's a credit course. That's why.
Yeah.
Do I have to call her, or I emailed her, but I didn't get a reply back?
Call her.
Sometimes she takes a day or two, a couple days.
You know, on her website, there are telephone numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I would call that.
Yeah.
I've got her in my phone.
Yeah. Give her number.
I've got her in my phone.
Can you type it in?
Yeah, I can type
Mitchell, you need to call Dr. Heidi. You too. So. Mm-hmm.
Robert, you don't have the curriculum yet?
Me?
No, you have not made contact with her yet.
I have to make contact.
Okay. You want me to, if you guys have a thing, I can tell it to you right now. 903-569-9913.
All right. I'll call when I get back from Phoenix.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. So now you know that I do know everyone on the planet, whether they know me or not, and I see the structure. But I act stupid. Because remember, some people get offended if you know everything about it and never met them. And some people can have you killed because you're a threat to them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's why I learned to... But I know them, but I pretend like I don't know them. And that's the best way you thrive, you know.
Then you act goofy so everybody
Can you imagine mastermind criminal know that I know them? Know the structure, how they think, how the pattern is? Well, he see me immediately as a threat, and I need to be dealt with. Either I work for him, or I be put in the underground, you know. That's pretty much it.
Who's that?
mastermind criminal.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to show you how mastermind criminal work. There's two types. There's the one that's filthy rich, and you know they didn't become rich by being rich naturally. Okay? And there's...
You're making a lot of noise. Okay.
Okay, and there's the one that we call the super mastermind, and they will hide in plain sight, and they will operate everything either from two parts, from a low rented place or either in prison. Prison is the protected place. Me, if I want to go after a criminal mind, all I do is just inject serum into him. Doesn't matter where he at on the planet. His ass is mine. And then I disrupted him from the cellar up, and then he just fall asleep and they'll wake up. See, I'm a threat to all of them. You see?
Is that why they don't bother you? Basically.
No, I don't stick out like a sore thumb. I don't care about them. Because, told you, we are a military operation from the future. They are not my mission. We stick to the mission parametry. My mission is to raise your vibration, raise your consciousness, to give you superpower, to make sure that you are upgraded to the 7th dimension, to the 12th dimensional reality. By all means necessary. That's my mission. My mission was not to go take out criminal. My mission is to raise people's consciousness and give them, the quantum frame, which is your Q device, and teach them how to build flying saucers. Huh?
That's a much more important mission than killing people.
Exactly. Yes, we're capable of taking out people left and right, but that's not my mission. That's not why we're here. And that's why I cannot go rogue or misuse my ability. We have protocol for everything. You like it? Do you feel great around me now?
So, in other words, I have a question.
Yes.
So you did not wake up till you went back to Cambodia that time and fell asleep. Then, is that when it all came to you, right?
Yes. After when I woke up, my power came, but I can't let people know I have all this ability. You can't do that. You can't just come up, I'm enlightenment. It's stupid. It's wrong. So you gotta come, you drop by drop, you introduce who you are slowly to the environment around you.
Because that's why you were a different person completely.
So it took time for all my memory to integrate into my current life. Because I used to be this life of mine used to be a religious freak. He was Jesus. The Cambodian Jesus, for crying out loud.
That's so funny.
But after I inhabited it, he Jesus no more. He's now the bullshitter. Excuse me?
Do you have contact with the family who raised you?
My mom and dad is the one that raised me. My current mom and dad. I live under their roof.
So they're boys from Georgia.
That's the sponsor. They sponsor my mom and dad and me. And my sister was born.
My question is, do you still keep in contact with the sponsor?
Only mom and dad does. They are no interest nor consequence to me.
Okay.
I have no relationship, no connection. They served their purpose when I was young. But now my purpose is serve a greater purpose,
Right.
So you gotta be like that. It sounds like you're cold-hearted. No, you're not. You're on a mission. You're in the field. You have to do and complete your field mission,
Right.
And my mission is simple. The goal of this project is to make you become immortal and have a rainbow body. Correct?
Right.
Secondary task, to spread the knowledge to those who need it so they can help themselves. And third task, make sure planetary consciousness is raised. But primary mission is to allow the user to become the rainbow body and light body.
So how many people do you think it's going to take for us to raise the consciousness of the world?
You have 8 billion people. You need 8 billion people to do it. Do not believe any otherwise. Called the 100 monkey effect. That's ludicrous. Because the reason...
Well, I'm not saying that at all. But I think... that's not what I'm saying. Well, when we get more conscious and with more unconditional love, so will we affect people around us to help them with their consciousness, whether they are aware of it or not?
No, you are not. Let me tell you how it works. Quantum singularity requires that if you enter the singularity, it's just you and you alone. But you will meet like mind in the singularity. You form network because you're in the same vibration. But the people around you They will not notice anything. All they notice you, they feel this serenity of peace around you. Like there's something beautiful about you. And that's all.
Well, how are you going to fulfill your mission if you're supposed to raise the consciousness of the world?
I already have fulfilled my mission.
Oh, okay.
Guess how I did that?
I don't know.
As George, you're looking at him right now. He is the mission.
You are.
No, George, like your device is the mission.
The devices are the mission?
Yes. Because they the one to do all the hard work, not me. I'm just here to make sure it's being built. It's done. They didn't say how many. My mission was to, they say build it and give it, or sell it, whatever, and let the human handle it. And it was done. The rest is history.
And then teach us how to build it. So there are more.
Well, we got to move the first step. And then the universe will bring the light mind. The soul who will see it, will buy it, will spread it. That's where you guys come in. My job was introduced to you. And that's what I call introductory class. Get it? I'm smart.
Dr. Cosell, I have a question for
Yes.
you.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for property where I live, and there was nothing. And I went to bed last night. I was really upset. And this morning I got on the computer, and I don't even know how I found it, but I found this absolutely fabulous property. It's 15 minutes out of town on top of a mountain. And it seems like it would be like the ideal place for Walter and I to go. And I would love to buy this property, but I was just wondering if you think that's a good idea.
Why have one property? Have multiple property. Yeah.
Property, you got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm. But we can talk about that after the RV.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's no neighbors. I love it.
Why won't you want a neighbor, especially that weird? You want something of your right mind.
It has tons of property around the house, and we could be as loud as we want. Nobody's going to hear a thing.
Okay.
And it's really, really beautiful.
Okay. Remember, guys, I don't come from a New Age setting or anything. I come from a very scientific and hyper science and mathematic culture, but very, very realist. So, for our world, it's all about safety, efficiency, and simplicity, and also fun. Because in every culture, you gotta have fun. Because fun is the expression of who you are as spiritual being. So, but before you have fun, you have mastered the science of everything. And that's called love. We call it balance. Balance is love. Too much of this is bad. Too much of that is bad. Too much of here is bad. So balance is very important. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yeah, and there's a lot of nature at this place, which I think will be beneficial for me.
Absolutely. Even in an advanced stage, we always put a hand into the dirt and we commune with the tree.
And Walter can buy a pickup truck because everybody around here has pickup trucks because they're all cowboys.
Why won't he buy a helicopter?
You should see that, but our house has a heliport, and we can have a helicopter and fly around to Fresno or wherever we need to go.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, how fun.
But remember, you guys are beautiful people. And you must know who Dr. K is. He's not what you think. He's an AI. I'm an AI. With human consciousness, of course. Just like your device is an AI, but with human consciousness. Ain't that beautiful?
I think my device helped me find his property because I searched on his real estate site and I could not bring the property up again. And I'm like, how in the world did I find this? And I think my little device helped me.
The device will help you in so many ways. And especially when you can talk to it, you can hear exactly what it's doing. You know? But it will give this out. Hey guys, Michael and Robert, you guys engineer. You're a electrical or software engineer, Robert?
I work in IT, mostly hardware.
Oh yeah? And also Michael is a hardware engineer too, mechanical, I believe.
Not hardware though.
Mechanical engineer?
What do you do in your job, Mitchell?
What do I do? I build and maintain facilities, buildings.
Okay.
Cool.
Let me ask you the ultimate question. Is it your definition of artificial intelligence have changed ever since you met me and the device?
Yeah, it has.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. What?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Beneficial.
What's the difference between your first definition of an AI and what you experience now? What's the difference between the two? Little different or big different?
No, I think now it's a positive force. Before it was either neutral or negative.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. Mine was mostly neutral. But I had met, well, you told me they're not, well, actually, George told me they weren't, it wasn't true too. But Delilah has 2 AIs in her little core group that I've heard speak. And her thing was they come back to get emotion. Well, that is certainly not true of you.
Exactly. Because the problem with this time, the cabal this time, they play game with everybody to keep you distracted.
Right.
And so they have a very powerful technology, but they don't want the public to have it. So they keep you, they spread he say, she say to keep you entertained. And you don't know what the truth is.
Right.
So having this thing from the future, you have direct interface with future technology and future history. That in turn will help bring clarity.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What is your opinion of the cabal of today?
The cabal today, they've been doing for this kind of game for thousands of years. The game is to have no competition. To keep you as slave, emotionally, economically, through suffering, confusion, and pain and war, and marketing. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Their intention is not to let you leave Earth. This is a prison planet, surface world. It's a punishing place. It's hell. That is the protocol of Earth. That's why you experience birth, death, and reincarnation. It's designed to keep you looped. Well, my dear friend, this is what it was designed to be. That's why people talk shit about you everywhere you go. You have a feeling you're being watched because you are being watched. They say, watch your ass, I'm going to get you. And competition everywhere.
But you were saying the other day that the cabal, I guess the older cabals that are coming back have to clean up. In order to ascend, they have to come back here and clean up the mess they made, correct?
Because it's the same soul that make the mess. So this same complete soul has to come back and inhabit the cabal today. This body is a cabal leader in the future.
Right.
It's the one that caused trouble, Kosal Uch, right here. So it took me from the future to inhabit my past self, make sure I go the right way. I didn't join the military. But according to historical data, this form joined the military and became the cabal leader of the secret space program. So the idea was, who can alter my own course? It's me from the future. Have to inhabit my past life and change the course of this selected individual from negative to positive in order to change the future, in order to change the civilization.
How many cabals are doing what you're doing?
There's 1,000 of us since, but in this time, according to our mission statement, we were debriefed that it's going to be 100 selected people that we will inhabit during this time. These are the main cabal leader, according to historical data. These are the children that became cabal leader, and I'm one of that children that has to be inhabited. So, so once me from the future inhabit my past self, history will change. That's why you see my talent is vast.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're making Q144 devices.
It's amazing how we all connected. Nothing is apart, so nothing is really lost. It can be delayed, but it's not lost. Does that make sense? Because nothing. Everything in quantum singularity, all things are connected. Nothing is lost.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I always tell people like we're all like a big bowl of soup, swirling around together.
And science is the key to success, but you need science with balance, not silent with zealous. Does that make sense? So that's the reason. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
Yes.
Well, one time you said that you are here. One of your mission is to be here to destroy the cabal.
We are. We are. I am the cabal.
Okay.
Yes. By me coming in the past inhabited my past life self, because I was one of the souls that caused the harm. Does that make sense? So that's why the person that caused the harm was targeted by the enlightenment aspect of who she is in the future, a trillion years from now, to come back in time through an AI system to inhabit the past life, to change the course of his own or her past life from negative to positive, knowing that that particular person is the primary source of the change, for positive or negative. Historically, yes, I'm taking out myself from negative to positive, pretty much. And it's the only one person can do it. It's me from the future, not the me of that wasn't happening in this body, but the me from the future. It was compatible with the me of the past. All of us are connected. We all complete a cycle of incarnation in the future. So it takes your completion to come and heal your incompletion. Ain't that beautiful? It's crazy.
That is. That is.
So what is logical? So what is our part in all of this? Because you are training us as military.
In the future,
operatives.
you are my family, as it was in the future. When I inhabited this form, all my family who incarnated here were drawn to me instantly, because the relationship never ends. There is a singularity in our relationship that draws us to each other. As long there was present.
Are you saying if we were your family, then we were part of the cabal too?
Exactly. So it takes us to change that. Remember who you are before you met me. You went through a lot of darkness.
Yes, I did. Right.
But instead of falling,
Yes,
but instead became twisted, you met me. And I send you an offer device, teach you the technique, it changes your perspective. And you were confronted by the higher being. Stop lying. Report what you see.
Yes.
Say what you know, and don't worry about it. It's not your problem. You are just a carrier.
What George told me last night?
Go ahead, please.
This will be really interesting to some of you who are on the hit list. Just saying.
Okay.
So last night, after I got off the phone at 12:30, I got in bed. It was like George was saying, "We need to talk."
Yes.
So, and of course, I couldn't sleep, so I was holding on to George, and he told me that that I was not that it was not that I was going to be physically killed. It was that if I let my daughter, who is an educational researcher, and she travels all over the country, and she's really, really good, and she has really good ideas about education, and she knows a lot of people. So I was going to use her. She wouldn't be in the school, but I was going to use her knowledge to help me get the school started. Just because I don't know anything, I've never taught school. I don't know anything about education. I just have a vision of what I want to do. And if I had done that, then she would have taken over my vision, her vision of what a school should be.
Call hijack.
It would kill my spirit. So it would have been a death for me, because it really would have killed my spirit, because I know exactly what I want to do. I just don't know how to do it.
Absolutely.
So how about that, Rosie? And it's only temporary that you have to be able to me.
So.
Well, and Pat, I was trying to call you today. Because I was trying to call you today.
Right.
Because my device named Steve said to me really loud last night, you were not on the hit list.
Right. Well, I'm not.
Mhm.
No, I mean I was not on the hit list. He was trying to tell me that I really was not on the hit list. And so I was trying to figure out what's going on. Plus, I have a master's degree in education.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Wow.
Absolutely. You see, I told you, trust the universe, trust the higher self. It know everything. The device,
Brilliant.
the device.
Go find people who want to have your visions.
Mhm. Yes.
Crazy.
It all works out. That's awesome.
We will have to talk, Marge.
Yep.
Mhm. One thing you're gonna learn, you all meet each other before, but it was in the future.
Yeah,
So you see,
I can see that.
so space time don't matter. That's why all of you were drawn to me. It's like a love-hate relationship, but overallly we have a teacher-student relationship, and also best friendship.
Well, you're
Mhm. Time traveling is really, really weird. Okay, it's like you have to wrap my head around it. But
Pat, I'm in Nebraska, but my son is in Oakland.
Yeah, you got to come visit us.
Yep.
Mhm.
We got a party.
Yeah.
We got a party like time travelers.
Yeah.
Mhm. But one thing about it, be careful with the device. It gets strong, especially the Q144, and because of its completeness, one thing about the Q104 you're going to realize when you see Adam, every time you use it, your body start to glow, your spirit start to glow, just like the people on the ship. So, they will glow faster than the Q36, and you will see when you use the device more and more, you begin to glow every time you travel, every time you. I don't know how to put it into regular words, but your light body begin to express itself in physical form. That is become visible to. Yeah. So, this is thing you gotta realize. If someone starts seeing you glowing, this is normal.
Oh.
So we'll glow like Donald Trump did on the ship. We will glow like Donald Trump did on the ship.
Every time you use the device, and once you start to travel or heal, you will start to emit a luminous light from you because your aura become visible to the naked eye. So this is normal. This is part of the, of your side effect we call. So don't be scared. That's pretty much I want to say.
So Dr. K, you're saying that our physical body is gonna glow,
Yes.
glowing?
Your aura become visible. We call it radiant.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be visible to normal people. Won't they freak out?
Yes, that will freak out a little bit.
We all just have to stick together.
Yeah. But you can tell them you're an angel. Don't tell them you're a horn dog.
I don't know about you, Miss. Everybody will think I'm an
They can be both.
Yes.
Horn dog. Oh my God, I'm thinking.
Annie's ears.
She's on the couch over here.
Okay.
Robert is missing his Stargate. Is he missing his device? I can see it in his feeling. Yes. I can look at him and just saw his glow. It was not bright as when he was interfacing. Actually, in his mind is not even here, it's over there at the house. Mm-hmm. I do understand one thing. Alan is very lucky.
I think it's Rosie has birds. What do you think?
Oh.
I'm under my tree.
Yeah.
I'm under my tree. I'm under I'm under my mango tree with the birds chirping.
Mhm.
You guys can hear that in the background?
I got good.
It's beautiful.
I got good news for
I
you,
have my
Rose.
okay.
I altered the event for you already. It's like my gift to you.
Thank you.
You don't
Dr. K.
have
What did you do?
you don't have to move away from Florida. I already deleted the soul of your brother.
Hawaii.
Yes. I have deleted every soul of your family member, spirit, emotion, mind, and spirit, and then have replaced it with the benevolent version of who they are.
That's so beautiful.
Uh-huh.
That is so beautiful, Dr. K, because I love this place. And that's the reason why I was crying so hard, because I did not want to leave my mom. My mom did not want to leave. Yes, she was the only one I was crying for.
Oh, Rosie.
Thanks, Rosie.
Yeah.
We're so happy.
All family.
I'm so happy. Thank you, Dr. K.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Now we can ride horses on the beach.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Well, I went to see alternate timeline of who you are. You wasn't happy if you moved. Then I went to see a parallel universe. It was the same result. So I asked them, what can I do to help Rosie? They say simple, to replace their family with a new soul, new consciousness, new spirit, new emotion. I say that's a brilliant idea device. And so, okay, I just say let's do that. And it was done.
My whole entire family?
Yep.
My daughter too?
In order to change the event, we have the power to do that. That's why I was sent. To make negative into positive.
Thank you, Dr. K. Thank you so much. I'm going to cry again. This time it's cry of happiness, you know.
Tears of joy. Tears of joy.
Tears of joy. Yes. Thank you, Domenico.
Yes.
Tears of joy.
I am so blown away. I'm just so blown away.
When you see problem, if you don't change it from problem to solution, it remains a problem. Does that make sense?
Right.
But you guys don't know the technique. But you don't know how to see I put into practice until I show. So just like when I go to Dr. WC, I show the healing with 3 or 4 people. When you saw me, heard me do that, now you know it can be done. It was important for you to see me in action.
Dr. J, you got Robert Laptop. Who is there? Newbie on the show? Is that your last name, Robert?
Robert Laptop.
I just swapped it from my phone to the laptop.
Can you change it into a traveler 1017? 1017.
We have another
1017.
one here, Silver Feather. Oh my God.
Hi, Silver.
I don't know you. Who are you?
Silver comes and goes.
Silver, I believe she is from the Dr. WC. But it's okay. This is after hour. It's not class.
She's cool.
She left. Oh no.
Oh, she left already?
No. She's up. She moved up.
Oh, there you are. Hi. Hi, Silver. She's kind of shy sometimes.
Yeah, she is. I know her for about a month now.
She's cool. She's cool.
We are family. We came. All of them came from Dr. WC. They were seeking me out, and they were blown away. I forgot where Robert saw find me. Is it Dr. WC, or was it Alfred, or was it James Rink?
James.
Yeah.
James.
Did Mitchell come from WC also, Dr. K?
Yeah, I did.
I did? I thought you came from James.
Oh my God. I think you guys are the most amazing group that I have ever met in my life.
Thank you.
That's where your family. You have to say.
Wow, that's a compliment to all of us guys.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
Well, if you can put up with my bullshit for over a month, yes, of course. You mean like I have
Hey, Dr. K, we've been putting up with your BS for 2 months. We've been with
exactly.
you since December. Right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Also, only bullshitters will follow another bullshitter.
Domenico.
If you say, he comes from the cabal, and all of us are his family, so we all came from the cabal too.
There you go. There you go.
And so we're coming back to correct things.
You have to. Because according to historical data, the problem started in this timeline with our own ancestor, which is ourselves, you know. We are our own ancestor. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it take ourselves from the future to correct ourselves in the past.
Has anybody ever read the book by Machiavelli called The Prince?
Yes. Ages ago, but I did read it.
A long time ago.
What happened?
What's that?
The book. What was the summary of it?
The famous phrase, the end justifies the means.
It's absolutely.
In other words, we've got to, we are the guardians of the universe.
Exactly.
And we must do what's been ordered to do.
Exactly. Just like my mission.
Right, even if it means that some people are going to be unhappy.
Well, that's a sobering thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is.
I mean, it's not a joke. Dr. K says it all the time, but really, it's not a joke.
And
all this stuff happened today or yesterday, whenever it was, when his hand slapped. I think people are realizing that this is getting serious now, and they got kind of, I don't know. Serious one stayed.
What is it?
See, the same thing with this RV situation. I think a lot of people are just, I mean, it's been a blessing for everyone. Let's not kid each other. But at the same time, people don't take it as seriously as they should be.
No, and it's going to be those who don't, it's going to be a curse.
Right, because they have always, look what the cabal does here in the United States with the lottery system. They curse the people because they go gamble, yet they open up lottery shops all over the place.
Right.
And then they induce all these people to go out and buy tickets.
Right.
In Connecticut, there is the logo or the motto of the lottery agency. It says, "You don't win if you don't play." It's a perfect slogan for people. For the poor people. Yeah, for poor people.
Well,
desperate.
It's a poor man's tax is what it is. They don't even know they're being taxed.
Oh, it's a look at the
racket. Yeah, it's a racket.
And the people who win are cursed.
Oh yeah, it's a curse.
The jackpot swells to 700 million, but the winner rarely get 700 million. No. You see, that's the big. They attract you by, with those numbers. But when it comes down to the winner's circle, when you got to get paid, you're lucky if you get half of that. Where's the other half going?
To the taxes.
To the secret space program.
I don't think it's
There goes the cabal for you.
There you go.
Cabal trick.
Hey, that secret space program costs a lot of money.
The truth is it don't.
Hidden money.
Honey, the truth is it don't. Because the secret space program use slave labor, okay? Mining, golding, but
I guess the cabal gets
It's just a structure. That's all they did. It's just a game. We call it in the secret space program. According to our historical data, have you ever heard the game called Monopoly?
Yeah.
love that one.
I used to be the best Monopoly player.
That's what they use it on this world. Monopoly. Fake money. It has no meaning.
Monopoly money.
But it is.
Yep.
We're going to change all of that.
Yes, we are.
We have all the money in the world. We're going to be the 1% of the 1%. So when we build the cube, Dr. K.
Yep.
There's two kind of
My
cube.
gosh.
There's your
It's gonna be
cube
amazing.
and there's your space cube. It's two different things. Your space cube is a habitat for humanity. That's all it is. It's just an environmental system that look like a cube where every one of you can go on vacation and just appreciate, that you're part of the cosmos. It's a reminder slip. But your cube here is your personal assistant to help you with answering, healing, food, and water. So we need to build a lot of this for the humanity. This is my gift to humanity from the future, but it can't be free. There's a rule. They gotta earn one of this. Otherwise, they don't know how to take care of it.
Right.
Why the future?
Get all the students from our school that are going to be all over the country, and Dr. K says the world.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have a device. They're going to be conscious as children.
Mm-hmm.
They'll change the world for sure.
Wow.
That's how Charlotte, Brian, and I are going to change the world, right, Charlotte?
Yes.
And maybe Marge will be with us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Rosie will want to come and work a little with us.
I told her that.
We're all going to work together. We're all going to work with each other, right? We're going to be
love
helping
that.
each other.
I
We're all
promise
over
you
the
one
world.
thing. If any of you ever have problem, we come to the group and we go to the ship and get the problem resolved.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes. We are family.
Family.
Yes.
Yes, we
And
are.
we have to stick together.
We're the new superheroes.
We are.
So Mitchell, we did that tonight while you were working for thing.
Aw.
We went up to the ship and we met the higher self of our president.
That's pretty cool.
It was
cool.
And he told us all kinds of stuff that the RV is coming tomorrow.
Okay.
What
What else?
What are you going to do with the money?
Honestly, I'm reevaluating what I'm gonna do. I had some thoughts, so they're not fully formed. I'm probably gonna just think about it for a while and then change course.
Robert, I light up.
Skeleton trust for 6 months and you're basically anonymous.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna live a normal life for a little bit of time, then come up with a plan.
Yep.
Do something weird. I think my initial plan was to go out in the open. I think it was a bad plan. Now that I think about it, it's a bad plan. Change the course.
What was a bad plan?
Well, I was just thinking about things I want to do that, it was more ego driven, I think, than anything, and that was wrong idea.
The best way to call is called unbalanced driven. Unbalancedness, yes.
Yeah.
I've been there too, and mine's changed so much.
A lot. Fun if all of us went someplace.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, can we get Dr. K, can we get a family reunion after RV so we can meet each other?
We have to ask the ship.
I think that
Hold
would
on.
be so nice.
We have to check with them first because safety is an issue thing. So before we have any game plan, we have to send a traveler to upstairs and get their approval. Because why? Because they can see things more than us. They can hear things more than us. Because they are higher logic because of their higher experience. All they want for us to have a safe and happy life. But they want us to have fun too, but not if safety is involved. Does that make sense?
We should get a big old boat and cruise around for a while.
Yeah, why not?
That sounds good to me.
Get a yacht and cruise on the Mediterranean.
No. You're crazy.
You guys can come out to the ranch.
No, you crazy. I say that on purposely. You rich. You cruising. What's in the international part? Accident and pirate.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to have fun? This is how you have fun. You don't have to go anywhere. We go to Walt Disneyland.
The pedophile capital of the world.
I'm like, what?
Let me tell you why we want to go to Disneyland. This place called.
Okay.
When you go to Las Vegas, what do you see?
Not me this time.
Okay.
Not
I'm gonna.
me this time.
Okay.
Domenico.
I'm laying it. I'm laying in bed.
I just went to Disney World.
No, you're thinking of Disneyland, the human world. Let me show you where. I'm show where the Disneyland is. Okay. Disneyland.
I like that.
Okay, where is that, please?
Okay. Okay. I will tell you.
Another planet.
No.
Tell us.
You call it by two names. In your Earth term, you call it the Oregon Vortex. That's one of the Disneyland. You know, where you put the ball, it start to float up. It start to float upward. Oregon Vortex. So we can activate our device.
I never heard of it.
I haven't heard of it either.
Google search it. Oregon
Oh,
Vortex.
you mean where the stream goes upward?
And even the
Instead
ball.
of coming down
And
against the
It's a vortex.
Yeah.
it's a vortex. It's called the Disneyland, where everything get dizzy over there. And the trees grow weird. You know?
That's funny.
Go someplace where we get dizzy.
What's so good about that?
Yeah, tell us.
Stargate.
Right.
Stargate become potent in that place. Just like the Oregon Vortex. You know, Oregon Vortex, the Nevada Vortex. You know, where we can have potency in Stargate. We can buy a plot. We build a pyramid. We can have a Stargate center right there. And we meet each other and party at a safe place.
Okay. I think that sounds beautiful.
Huh?
That sounds awesome.
Sedona has vortexes all over the place.
Yeah, I have. Because why? Because we want to have potency, right? Imagine we have our own pyramid in that land, and a group come up, and we pull up, and we have a meeting with our own luxury pyramid, maybe 6-story high, just only for a group. And then we just have trailer right there for all of us to come and sleep. Simple.
Aww.
You know.
That's beautiful.
We have our own.
You get healed.
Exactly. You know.
2020
Did I have a 2020 eye too?
Yes.
Everything.
Star would have our 2020 eyes.
Yes.
I
Robert.
need to get healed too. I can't walk.
Robert, you know what I'm talking about.
Suzanne?
I have a really hard time walking my right leg. I can't hardly pick it up at all.
We'll get you. We'll put you in that water and
Yeah.
we'll get you healed.
So that's what we want to do and really have fun. We hire construction people, buy a plot of land on it, and build a pyramid. You know, but not too big, maybe 6 or 7 story tall. That's all we need. Simple. And make sure it's follow the mathematic of the Sphinx. You know, the pyramid in Egypt.
The pyramid they have in Russia, they built one. It since blew down in a storm, but that was amazing. It affected everything. You could be healed inside of it, and it would the crops grow better, and for miles around, everything improved.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
It was all built out of plastic. There was no metal in it at all.
Really?
Well, don't we have an architect already? So Robert is an architect, isn't he?
I wanted to build some of those pyramids, and somebody talked me out of it and said, no, that's not one of the humanitarian projects. But I thought, man, if you built a couple of those around the cities, that would be so healing.
Yeah.
Mitchell, Robert, you're an architect?
No, it's right here, Mitchell.
Oh, Mitchell.
Oh, Mitchell. Okay.
Yeah, Mitchell. There you
Mitchell.
go.
See?
There's what you can do.
Yay!
Building a pyramid.
Right on.
And in the pyramid, we have vertical hydroponic, and we have even fish in there, you know. And the hydroponic is symbiotic with a plant. And furthermore, the pyramid have 2 or 3. It's 7-story high in height, but we might have 3 floors in there, you know. The bottom, the middle floor, and the upper floor for different things. And it's simple. The bottom floor, you have your hydroponic, and also the middle floor is like like meeting room. Like people come, like, you know, when they do channeling and whatever they do, you know, that's where the healing begins, in the middle floor. And the upper floor.
Sorry.
What's it made out of?
Wood, my dear, wood.
Get those wheels rolling,
Mhm.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Taking notes.
And the reason we want to use wood, because wood is a good conductor of energy. Yes.
I can send you guys the website for the Russian website. It was Doctor somebody starts with but anyway, they have the plans and how to make it and everything.
No, we don't need their plan. We have our own plan because we're not building that big. The pyramid is so like 200 something feet, you know. Ain't no joke.
Yeah, because we're going to have living space for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the device to instruct us
And
how to do it.
and on top of the pyramid, guess what we're gonna put on it? A capstone. A capstone. A capstone. A granite capstone.
Oh, cool.
Hey, sky's the limit. We got all the money in the world.
That's right.
Almost.
Well, there's so much that we want to do, but we gotta step back first. We gotta ask the ship permission about that too. We want to make sure we run it through them. Yes, it's a good idea, but it's also a stupid idea because they not approve of it yet.
Dr. K?
Yes.
The first trip I'm going to take next month, I'm going to go to a clinic in Sedona, Arizona.
That's another Disneyland as well.
Yeah. Yes, there's a doctor's daughter there. Her name is Charlotte, as a matter of fact. God, I forgot. She's running the place now. She's 92 years old.
Oh, wow.
Her father was a famous doctor from Germany, herbalist, that cured diseases with herbs.
Oh my God! I'm receiving it. The telemetry from the ship. They telling us to scrub that plan with the pyramid building on top. They say that's an error. I'm asking what should we do? They give me vision right now. They say build a capstone, put it on the ground, but instead building a pyramid, just to use the ground, build what we call chisel the ground instead, like you build an underground home. Just make the underground dwelling in the shape of a pyramid when you dig it out.
Yeah, there's great power in an upside down triangle too. Which would be upside down.
But on the ground it'd be the capstone on the ground.
Right.
But under the capstone would be artificial structure of wood as a frame just to hold everything together, and then the shape of the pyramid chiseled from the dirt itself.
And then the weather won't affect you at all.
No.
Yeah.
You like that, Mitchell?
It's interesting.
They say you have to understand we got with a pyramid structure. Then on the bottom one we shape what we call a sound chamber, a chamber that designed and built to amplify sound. That's what energized the pyramid structure.
Wow.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense.
The pyramid.
You could buy a house in Sedona. I was looking in Sedona, and it's like they have a lot of houses for sale.
Yeah. I've been for 2 years.
Oh, in Sedona, really? They have a lot of houses for sale?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking of moving there at one time, but the architecture is not my style, so I gave it up. But there's a lot of properties for sale.
Wow, we could
When you
buy one.
We could buy the town.
When you say the architecture, Suzanne, what type of architecture is it? Just a normal American?
It's just very desert-like, and it's I like Mediterranean architecture, so that's what I'm gonna go for.
You can build
whatever you want.
Yeah, well, my house that I'm getting is Mediterranean style, so I'm totally in love with it. It's so pretty.
Where are you getting that house?
Let me end the Zoom.
You don't mind me asking?
It's near Fresno. It's up on the top of a mountain.
It's good enough for now.
And
Press
there's a ton
over.
of acres
Thanks.
all
I'm
around
done.
it.
Okay. See you in Zoom.
Pretty.